We humble themselves and seek my face. I will rise and heal their nation. Liberia will rise again. Nations will come to your rising. I prophesy. Kingdom will come to your life. Together, let's speak of peace. Cause in unity we will build our nation. Arise, Liberia, arise. Arise and take your place. Whatever the world are facing, arise and take your place. The faith of Liberia.
Trust conversation closely from my Capital Building office. Jacqueline will know there's no sound. We're working on it. My sound technician is here working on it. I'm watching from around Uminga area is Silly Man Canoe, and my guy tells me that again the sound is restored. Everything has been resuscitated. Bobby M. Bar said, Mr. Jala Grayfield, no sound. Welcome to the show on the beautiful Tuesday afternoon. We'll have a guest at 4 to 5 o'clock. Former EPS officers or EPS officer dismissed who worked in Ellen government and that of Joshua government were dismissed by the current government. We don't know why. Sam K, who is an EPS director, has not told us why he dismissed them. But there are recruitments of people at the police academy. I drove yesterday around police academy and I saw young men and women in khaki, like students from the University of Liberia. And I saw the EPS trainer behind it around this place called Solution Temple. They were walking from all the way the other side from the main road coming towards police academy. Why did he dismiss these people? He didn't classify them in other places. He dismissed them. He did not redeploy them. And now you employ new people in their areas. We shall discuss all of those. Jacqueline Washington says it's now on. Classical Duke says, yes, I'm falling from Germany. Classical Duke, I said, every one of you, just go in my inbox. We want to do the show together, not only me. Together, let's be. Aliu Tikitaka, sorry. Watching from his place in Benite Quarter community. Nina Kuya, falling from Dakar, Fargo. That's North Dakota's Fargo. It's Nina Kuya. G. Obeto Wei. Good afternoon, big brother. Abulai Dole. I'm watching from Zoso City, Lofa County. While Darlington Sepluia is watching me from Sando County, Greenville. Where my old man. Sando County Pape is always. My own we are talking about is in Sando County. He listened to me very religiously when I was at ELBC. He said, I have not listened to you now, but I will follow you this time around on Voice of Liberia. We are talking about how are you, my Sando County Pape.
Producer.
Maurice Neiman Jr. Good afternoon, the Voice of Liberia family. I'm following from New Georgia Junction, Japan Freeway. Saturday, Zenwell Wunderwear. Watching from Atlanta, the USA. Is watching from Atlanta, USA. It's Saturday, Zonwe Woodwear. Saturday, you guys, I will go in my inbox and send me some information. Just say hi. I will come. We need to form a new partnership. Every one of you. Holy Corvilla Congo-son. Following from his area, he's watching you from a Sokley Junction area. Our Sarah Scout is watching me from Grand Crew. While Bobby and Bar says, watching from Bujo Allen Monrovia. The rescue mission isn't rescuing at all. The toughest December ever. Duke Wilson, welcome. Duke Milton, rather. Watching from Atlanta, Georgia, USA is Duke Milton. Papa Keita watching. Gilbert and Louis watching from the USA. Thanks for the show. Great man, he says. Fala Johnson, God bless you, my brother. Mervyn Destiny, Destiny. Let me go back there. I didn't see Destiny. I didn't see us. Yeah, I want to do justice to you. I want to do justice to you.
We humble themselves and seek my face.
Pope Keita is following my brother. He's following. Gabriel and Louis watching for Kigali, Rwanda, land of the thousand hills. I've been Rwanda 2 times. My daughter is there in the law school. She graduated at the age of 23. Law degree, goes to the United States to a master in law. We are big brothers sometimes. We are big brothers for some people. But we are also small brothers for other people. Do Milton watching from an end at office in Mamba Point. Sam B. Taylor watching for Atlanta, Georgia, the USA. Pope Keita watching. Gabriel and Louis said, I'm falling from the land of the thousands. That's Rwanda. Eric D. Quia watching live from Minnesota, the USA. Thanks for the show, he says. It's Eric D. Quia. Father Johnson, welcome. Melvin Destiny Harvest Piercing or Pawon. Melvin Destiny Harvest Pawon. Watching me from the USA in Minnesota, where my brother Patrick Osoa is. Patrick is Soa A. Patrick is. T. Obeto Wen. Good afternoon, sir. Watching from Compass City, Nima County. Good job, well done. Tobasi, Christopher Woloti Tobasi. The political cartel of the American Liberians that has been running the Unity Party from time to time. Trick Jeremiah Kuhn. Trick Jeremiah Kuhn into leaving the MDR and joining the Unity Party for his own self-distrust. Yes, he says Jimmy Jingo Jacko. New Jersey, the USA. On the East Coast is Jimmy Jingo Jacko. Derek Talu is watching me from Greenville, Sonoma County. While Asati Charles, my uncle, my dear uncle, my erudite uncle, my distinguished professional, a distinguished auditor is watching for Accra, Ghana. Welcome to Liberia from Ghana, Mr. Asati Charlison. You watching us for Ghana?
The Declaration of Independence.
He said the veteran media veteran.
In 1847.
Sahali, falling from Accra. That's the name they put him in for. He was there. When with Thomas Fala with Avi William, and they go say, my name is Sahali. CDC Public Sources Cater for Life. Good afternoon, Voice of Liberia. I'm following from Dubo Road. Please keep following. Christian segment says the pleasant good afternoon, veteran Liberian journalist, the esteemed people's speaker, in honorable Fonatic Kofa will succeed in a political statement. The law is a law. I wait an opinion from the Supreme Court. We should go the way of the speaker.
I will rise and heal the nation. Liberia will rise again.
Ibrahim M. Monjolo, watching from somewhere in Central Town. William Wayne, watching from somewhere, he says, them body, watching from Miami. Someone calling Miami. Could there Williams follow me from Lawrenceville, Georgia? Welcome from Lawrenceville. Could there Williams? Joseph Barcelona Pay is watching from Pennsville, Jacob area. Melvin Destiny Harvest Power is a veteran Jala. Oh, Senwade Morning Bowler. Watching from North Dakota, Grand Fox, USA in his residence is Paul CM Verde Mangbolo. Forgive me for the name. I didn't pronounce it well. Just go in my inbox. Just or call me. We'll talk about that. Moses F. Siafa, Washington Carwell, James W. Matadi, Washington around God's willing area. Prince Juma Family Jr., Washington for people of Monrovia. Jesus is coming soon, beware. Jesus is coming soon, beware, Prince. Washington from Korea, North Korea. Prince from Macaulay, watching you live from Weir Island in Logan Town. Bency Smith watching me from the political area. Bency Smith is watching me. Nathan T. Halley is watching me. Jimmy Jingo Jacko watching me from Capitol Hill, he says. Samson Vanny watching me from somewhere in the USA. Samson Vanny, welcome. Prince Macaulay watching from the CDC Island in Looking Town. Salia M. Nye following me from this community. 40 M. Nye says, good afternoon, people of Jala, Imana Griffield. I'm 40 Mohammed Kwakwae Political Nyen, watching from a research center in Claratown at the Movement for Intellectual Change. Welcome, my brother Neo Diakon, watching me from somewhere. Christian Segbe following me from the Capitol Building, while Cyrus Johnson has joined me. I'm waiting, watching from my Master's Rescue Mission Information Hub. President Joseph Newman Parker is incoming politician. Welcome to the show. These are the issues we follow this afternoon. After welcoming my guys very much elaborately. Sources close to the Supreme Court of Liberia hint Voice of Liberia that the Supreme Court hints and ruling tomorrow in the statement, the case between Fonandi Kofa and that of the majority bloc. As the majority bloc and the Fonandi Kofa side didn't get quorum to do any business, Capitol Hill has been very calm today. No violation of the law. Go by the starter code ante. That's what the code says. Dismiss EPS officers. Stage protests in front of the U.S. Embassy today, calling for their salaries to be settled, or else they will stage more protests in Monrovia. As Police Class 46 is decried inhumane treatment meted against them. The EPS officers say they will continue that protest if the government does not pay them. But guess what happened? I'm driving around the police academy area yesterday morning, and I saw an EPS officer. He's an EPS officer. His on his t-shirt is EPS trainer, and I saw young men and women in khaki with boots on their foot. They are walking on the street coming from the row of the main boulevard, going to the police academy. They've been trained at the academy while they laying off people who were in the system before. Then what was the reason to dismiss these EPS officers when you are training new EPS officers at the police academy? We should delve into that as well. Arnold Taylor, good morning, my brother. Arnold Taylor and your darling wife. I know you've gone back in the USA. It was very fascinating and very impressive. So I've seen you guys, visiting you guys at your home in Tingas Village.
Me, Pete, producer.
Good news for the agricultural sector of Liberia, the health sector, and the educational sector. In the recent budget submitted to the majority of black lawmakers, there have been significant push in the budget of the agriculture ministry, in the budget of the health ministry, in the budget of the education ministry. As the budget gets bigger, we need to give more money to areas where they need to be given. Gossip the Minister of Finance, kudos to you. The Executive President Government on this one. I always say thank you to where thank you belongs. War Crimes Code here, Jala Bible says, you assured President Joseph Newman Boakai that amidst the small budget giving him to run the War Crimes Code, that he will not make the president shame.
The Declaration of Independence.
The man is an erudite professional, a lawyer beyond borders,
47.
and a lawyer per excellence. Jala Babu, Jala Alim Babu. Welcome to the show, every one of you. AB Jabate, welcome. Good afternoon, Voice of Liberia, he says. Blamo Nimle, welcome to Voice of Liberia from Providence, Rhode Island. Is Blamo Nimle watching us? Blamo Nimle watching us. Working V Boyman watching us from Upper Cowell. Welcome to the show. It is so fascinating to be here this afternoon. And so, let me introduce this to you. Listen to it.
I can take off father. I won't not down dada. The minds love you will miss you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The can take off father. I won't not down dada. The minds love you will miss you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's the most we can make them face. When we say we love you, oh, our Jonesy. When they won't care, you can fight for us. Well, no hate you. Oh.
Joseph Nuta, welcome to the broadcast.
See many people laughing, let them go on. Welcome to work, yeah, we stay strong. Join me to sing. We are great, oh great. Nothing can defy us. We walk in your shallow yellow. When you touch, oh. We are great, oh great. Nothing can defy us. We walk in your shallow yellow. When you touch, oh. Nimakate Godfather.
Nimakate Godfather. Prince Johnson is fallen. He has fallen.
He will miss you. Oh yeah, oh.
James Allison, welcome to the show.
The Godfather. I won't not down dada. The man's love you will miss you.
Justin Conley, welcome.
Oh yeah.
Gabriel P. Sumo, welcome.
Then you see politics separate us. Let's thank you, God, and don't give up. Oh na na, oh na na, oh. The man can take off father. I won't not down dada. The man's love you will miss you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. The man can take off father. I won't not down dada. The man's love you will miss you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We are great, oh great. Nothing can defy us. We walk in your shallow yellow. When you touch, oh. We are great, oh great.
The number can be posted when you touch, oh.
We walk in your shallow yellow. When you touch, oh. I forgive me.
Welcome. This is Voice of Liberia. ABL Pismo says, hello. Voice of Liberia. I'm Abel's Pismo, falling from Banga City, Bon County. Galway, Nimini, we say, following me from his community in Broadville, G4, CC Pope, Success, Keita for life, Papi Keita for life, watching from somewhere. He said, thanks for the show. Guessing Tupa, watching from somewhere, Negro Town, while Archie M. Scott has joined us from somewhere in Soliwan community. So I play this song as a tribute to Prince Yelugbe Johnson, the former infamous and dreadful rebel leader of our country. And I refer to him every time I've been on the radio, from Radio Veritas Day to Love FM, to OKFM, to ELBC, and even now. There are some names you give the people, some description you give the people. You don't have to be ashamed about how you describe them, even if they do good things. Prince Yelugbe Johnson might have had his bad ways, but equally he did some very good things that we all know about. Building a university in Nima, that's a man whom, if I had money to build a university, I would go to Bon County, Lower Bon County, around the Toyota Sunny area or Flela, Salala to build a university for my people. Or I go to Vanyaman district area where my father hailed from, Cause they were damn, even though I was born kind of when they grew up there, went to school. I don't know anything much about local culture. I was going there and build a university. But after all the destruction, the killing, wanton killing and destruction of our people's lives, Prince Johnson chose to build a university in Nima County. When I listened to an interview being played this morning on one of the stations, Freedom FM, he said, they posed, I want to be president, but I'm president of my university. And I seen president, yes. I listened to my young brother called Abu play that voice this morning. Prince Johnson is dead, but I'm hearing reports that there is a big division in Nima County as we speak. That some of the people in Nima are not happy over the way Prince Johnson died. They think that he was neglected, he was forsaken, he was backstabbed by the current government that he brought into power. I will go and talk to Mr. Franklin Dulukui, who is a journalist. He followed the politics in Nima. After that, I will talk to a man who was very critical of Prince Johnson, Armstrong Gobaselagbo. I will speak with him. I'm told that division has ensued in Nimba. As to who becomes a godfather of Nimba. You cannot, look, the people of Nimba cannot elect someone and say, be the godfather. No, it is based on the way you live with the people, the way you contribute to them. That's why Prince Johnson became the godfather of the Nimba for all these years. That he shaped the destiny of Nimba. When he said, let's go this way, the people went after him. I'm hearing the name of Tewan Gonglo to be the next senator of Nima County. Even if he becomes the next senator of Nima County, can he be the godfather? In my mind, Prince Johnson demise has further opened Nima to division. And that voice are commanding Nima to say, Nima, let's go this way. Nima Kwado, meaning that we come together. Nima, let's go this way. I don't want to believe that our same command that came from Prince Johnson will be in Nima again. There'll be no one in Nima County who can say, let's go this way and people follow him. Prince Johnson, as bad he was, I mean, in terms of his political, not political, but in terms of his war records, he maintained that in Nimba. You can take that for him. But I'm hearing about the division in Nimba. I will talk to Armstrong Gobaselbo. I want to place a call to, because I want to do it in a very good way that everybody will listen and know what is happening in Nima County. There are people saying Nima is divided, and they say they're throwing blames at the president, Joseph Newman Boakai, that he left Prince Johnson body lying in the mortuary, and he was having an elaborate celebration of his birthday. And I said here yesterday, my young brother journalist Washington Tapper and Washington Johnson were here. And I said, if I were the president of Liberia, Joseph Boakai, I would postpone that celebration to a later date. My birthday comes on November 2nd, or 2nd of November every day, every month, every year, rather, sorry. When it comes on a day, falls on a working day, I either put it on a weekend or put it to a week after. Joseph Newman Boakai is the president of the country. He celebrates his birthday anytime he wishes to do. If people are advising to have a celebration on the day of Prince Johnson's demise, that's why I said yesterday, I think this is unthinkable. That should have happened. Those who advise the president to have gone to have a celebration, even if people organize program for you, I will not go there. You will have that time. Because your presence there will tell the people that you acquiesce to that organization or the celebration that was taking place there. You organize them. They will not understand anything else. So Boakai would not have gone there in my mind. Everybody has their own thinking. If you have another thinking, you'll say your thinking when I leave this show, when I leave after I've talked, then you can come and call and say a disagreement with me. I think the president was ill-advised by his people who come around him and those who are advisors, that it was prudent to have gone to the home of Prince Johnson after the day he died Then the next day is your celebration. You go and have such an elaborate program. Even if it's a small program, there's no need to have even gone there in the first place. I think the advisors of the president are not doing well for this woman. Sorry. I'm trying to get a Franklin Delacroix. I will have a conversation on all the matters here. But again, that's how it looks like. Nima County is divided according to what I'm hearing. But Franklin Delacroix will speak to her very shortly. Yeah, Franklin Delacroix is here. Franklin, welcome to Voice of Liberia. We spoke earlier. This is Jala Greenfield.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
How is Nima? Franklin, the Azazira Delacroix.
Well, Nima is okay. One way the color is not okay. One way the color because you know the death of the senator. And again, we have another motorcycle was more to death. I mean, we was shoot early this morning, so we will have another valley here in Ghana.
Oh, he was shot by whom?
But I don't know, but in the using about gun, some about pistol to shoot in. It was a cycling. They took the motor back away.
Wow! So the criminals went for his bag and they shot him and he died. Have the police apprehended the killer of the motorcyclist? Yeah, but Franklin, could you just leave the noise a bit because you are in a very terrible noise? What's going on there? Franklin, are you there? No, he gone off. He's in a very terrible noise. I'll call back. And the meat of this discussion has not come yet. Yeah, it has not come yet. I'm going to call back Franklin Delacroix. He talked about a motorcyclist that was murdered. He was killed by robbers. They shot him in his neck. And not in his neck, but on his body, the web. They shot him. But he got killed in Ganta. So, Franklin, are we okay now? Can we go ahead and talk?
Yeah, enough.
So you said no one has been apprehended, right? Franklin?
Hello.
You said no one has been apprehended by the police for the killing of the motorcyclist?
Yeah, there are no arrests made so far, but the police are launched an investigation in Ganta.
Wow. So how did they come to the Ganta people in that part of Nimba to just wake up in the morning that one of your big senators he died, and the next day is a motorcyclist being shot in his stomach, his neck, or whatsoever? What are they posting about that?
Well, their mixed reaction. But exactly, his name was Patrick Nangbe Jr. from Sano County, and he has been living in Ghana for the past 3 years. He had a pregnant woman, so he took his friend's motorbike to go on traffic so they found means to provide food for his pregnant wife when he got killed in the process.
Wow. So where is the body as to speak?
Well, the body has been transferred to the Gompa funeral.
Now, let's come to the meat of the discussion. Give us a synopsis, if I will say rather, about the situation in Nima County. I'm told that Nima is divided as a result of the death of Prince Johnson. There are people who are there and blaming the Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn, and others say no, Prince Johnson died a natural death. What are you hearing? What is the division all about?
Well, there are mixed reactions. A huge number of Nimbalians are in sympathy with the passing of the senator.
Okay.
On ground, it refers to him to be the face of the county. So the question, most of them are asking, who want to replace Senator Johnson? So that the question, even on a local radio station here.
And who do you think will replace Senator Johnson?
That's $1 million question. That's $1 million question. Even up to present, they have been provided yet.
And you don't have an answer to that, right?
Yes, I don't know yet actually, because in terms of politics, we really have influence. Imagine Johnson, the late senator, it was through his influence. Our former president Eli Johnson said, "God move vote for Nimba." It was through the influence of Johnson the former president George was vote for Nimba. It was through the influence of Senator Johnson that the Unity Party got elected to President Joe Bwaka and Vice President Jeremiah Kong. So now the question they have been asking is who Senator Johnson?
Okay, so now what is happening? What are you hearing from the locals, from the radio stations, and from individuals and community dwellers? What is the atmosphere like? Because many people who have accused the vice president of being the mastermind for the killing of the death of Prince Johnson. People say the man killed a man with medicine. But again, the question is, what does this vice president stand to benefit if he killed Prince Johnson out of medicine?
So, like I said, most of them they have the belief that the senator died as a result of pressure, that he was a pressure patient.
Okay.
That's a belief most of them have here. But few or two political background or political party, they are also accusing or they are the death of the senator. It was a relief for them to be able to stand on their own, to have maybe to carry on their own decision, rather than the influence of the late senator. So, like I said, but majority of Nibalians here, they are instincted with the Billy family. But from the political scene, to few of them too, they are now also happy. I mean, they are happy that all your goods that God have called the senator will be able to have their own way of doing things. But for somebody, nobody has ever come out openly here in Nima to accuse the vice president that for or he has been accused. But we have been seeing it on the social media. But for anyone to call on a global radio station here in Danta or in any part of Nima to openly accuse the vice president, we are not seeing it.
Now, so where is the medical report? Have you seen a medical report that says that Prince Johnson died as a result of high blood pressure whatsoever? But there are also reports that he got a shock after Jeremiah Kong announced at a program in Nimba that he is leaving his party to join the Unity Party. Tell us some more about that.
Well, I work for Front Page and OKFN. I was at that another event. The event was in Kenya. The late senator called the late Togolese president family and his son now. He's the president of Togo. Called them to honor them on ground that during the civil crisis in Liberia. The late senator said he went in Togo. The late Togolese president helped him to launch a book called the Gun that kills Sudan lead. So it was the late Togolese president that launched a book. And also helping to gain some funding that also is used to even bring it in Liberia that he established. I mean, maybe start building those properties that he has here in Lima and in Montserrat. So it was from that program where the senator said it was good for this event. We also help to build a relationship between the Togolese and the Liberians on ground that even this level university where the halls have been named in honor of the Togolese family or the Togolese president, there will be a change of program in terms of maybe student or maybe instructor coming from one country to another to teach those students. So that was intended. But at that level ceremony, the vice president extended gratitude to the late Senator Prince Johnson on ground that the senator also helping the government of Liberia to achieve a development goal in terms of educating the people of Liberia, the future development of the country. Because the vice president said Senator Johnson have schools in Montserrat. He also have university here in Lima County. You also have churches across all churches.
But they didn't make any statement that may have made the Nima people angry, that may have set a shock in the Prince Johnson. Did he say he resigned from the MDR at that particular program?
No, he did not say anything about NDR. Why after he made that statement, he also provided 20 scholarships to students attending the PYG Polytechnic.
Okay.
Where he gave the first phase, he gave 1,000 USD. And most students here, they don't have the means of paying their fees. So our student organized scholarship was this is the first money where he gave 1,000. But it was from that, and he left. The next day, because they have the program on Monday, Tuesday, on the local radio station, Sunday in Bali also called. When they were very with our senator that, we give the senator 27 years, you are completing 27 years, or why you couldn't name this senator or people of any of the name or maybe the son or a daughter of the country. And you are leaving us here in Lima.
So many Nimayans were not happy about what he did to have brought the former Togolese president to naming in the honor of the university.
Yes, few of them were on the local radio station. Few of them were on the local radio station when they said, or they were not happy with the senator's decision. That was their point. So it was on Monday. On Tuesday and Wednesday they had the discussion. It was Wednesday afternoon the senator left for Nima. He went to Yaro. It was Thursday morning. But he fell off according to the family association. He fell off and came to the hospital.
So describe the atmosphere in Nimba. What is happening there? Do the people think that you lost a political leader of the county?
Yes, like I said, that's a very major problem they are discussing. That the senator, what he did, they will forever forget about his death. But we are waiting to see because the funeral services, the funeral schedule have come out.
Yeah, I saw it.
I've been told that they will parade with his body when they enter Lima. They will go send to where the county administration, the authorities in Lima, they will pay their KBL or farewell to him. Later they move to Camp Place where they will come to a bank and his secretary. Even though I trying to find means to go to the senator who to come up place whether here they use they have a citizen speaking about the senator. So to come from that end to come to either country or secretary, what will come from capital to that will mention the camp secretary.
All right.
You the ballot before moving to Kanta. Where after viewing from Kanta to they go to the PYT Polytechnic where you have the university.
Am I told that he built a tomb for himself before he died?
No. I've been reaching to really check it out. Even when you follow front page after the death, new one will broke the news. I also went on the campus. I toured the entire facility. I couldn't see it.
So there's no tomb at all for Prince Johnson. That he didn't build a tomb for himself when he died.
Yeah, he only built a monument where at the front of the university, he have a picture there that you see that this.
All right. Okay. Thanks so much, Franklin Doloquia. We'll call you after the show. We'll have the conversation. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Franklin Doloquia is a journalist in Nimba. When I was at OKFM, he was our correspondent. When I went to LBS, he was our correspondent, and he still remains there as correspondent for OKFM. Let me welcome Kude Williams. Welcome. J. Emmanuel A. Dolo. Welcome. I'm closely following you from Central Region of Liberia, Banga City, Bon County. Thanks to you guys for keeping us updated with more up-to-date information in and around Liberia. Let me look at the next comments coming in. Justin Gonle is saying all the words about Jara Graveyard. I'm a citizen journalist, and he's been bombarded by his colleagues there. Eric Thomas said, Justin, you have no doubt. I can't read that one. They argue among themselves. So the people beating Justin or people stay on here. They say he's a citizen journalist. At one point, he said, "Yeah, city join the list." We know somebody can call him Yubo or you call him Jallo. So initials Franklin, Michael Duo Lola, and he also beating on Austin as well. Alex Flomo, Washington from Kari, Bon County. Alex, welcome. Julius Kai, Washington from Sled City, Grand Gila County. Nelson Zezumo has joined me. He says, from this is number 6. While David Givler is following me from Joa Market, my Joa Market in Morovia. Matilda Stevens is joining me. He says, Jala, you will not get anything better from this guy. So just forget about it. Nancy Jordan, while he's explaining all this nonsense, I don't know what you're talking about, Nancy Johnson. Rufus Kokwe Nevis, Rufus Kokwe Nevins, watching from Claratown, while Jakarta Wayne is watching from Bon County, Mike Dewey watching from Kolahun, Lufa County, Stephen Selonzu Blog, George, welcome you from Australia is Stephen Selonzu Bo George. Welcome from Australia. Eric Tama, welcome. Chester Bishams, welcome from the office of Abu Bana Kamara. Mr. Chester Bishams, good afternoon, Jala Greyfield. I'm following you from the campus of the African Methodist University campus as the AMU University. It's Chester Bisham. Benedict Chalo Moses, watching from Jalatown. Andrew T. Nangbe, watching from Carwell in terms of community. While Aliu Tikataka Sese is watching me and said the essential flaw of humanity lies in its persistent refusal to recognize and accept wrongs. I want to read all of this. So let me just, I will try to get to Armstrong Selepo. We have an hour to talk, gentlemen, ladies. Then I will have the line open for you to talk. 4 o'clock will be the spokesperson of the dismissed EPS officers. He will be here. Today, they staged a protest at the in front of the U.S. Embassy, calling on the U.S. government to ensure that the Liberian government pays them their salaries, or else they'll be on earning demonstrations in Monrovia. And my fear is that if these people who were trained during Ellen time, some of them were trained during George Weah time, you come in government as the head of the EPS, you see them as partisan of CDC, you dismiss them. Why can you pay them their legitimate salaries? The guys have complained, it's gone to 1 year since they got dismissed. You're not paying them, but you're replacing them. Unfortunately, I'm driving around the police academy area yesterday. I saw a guy who is a trainer of the EPS from the police academy, a very tall, bright guy. He's walking and he has these guys who are wearing khaki uniform in front of him, and he's the man training them at police academy. You dismiss these officers because you said they were not qualified, right? Or they're citizens, right? You said citizens. Now you're training people. Who are these people you're training? The officers that you're training now to be EPS officers, who are they? Are they Unity partisan? Or are they ordinary Liberians? Or are they citizens? Because I know you will not train citizens. If citizen was in power, they will not also train Unity Party people to go and be EPS officers of man George Weah. So it is a win-win situation. Every government that comes will have their own people. Now you have dismissed these officers, over 300, 700, 400 of them. They don't have a job. Their claim is pay us our money or else we will stage a demonstration or there will be instability in the country. Our peace is fragile already. My plea to my Uncle Joseph Nyimon Boakai is to ensure that the EPS Director General brings the payroll of these guys that were dismissed, see to it that what you owe them, you pay them. Or else the loan they stay out will not be paid, the loan, the money will be going. Where do you get money from to pay the new recruits you're having at the police academy? In my mind, these officers who are dismissed should have been redeployed in other security sectors. You didn't want them to be in the EPS. You have the Freeport Police, you have the Bureau of Immigration, you have the Liberia National Police, and you have many of those institutions. If you think their numbers were high, just take them and redeploy them in other areas. They don't have the high proximity to the president because the EPS is an executive protection service, it's an elite protection service for the president. So you think they pose any threat to His Excellency Joseph Nyimon Boakai, the best thing should have been done was to redeploy them to other institutions that they will not have no access to the president. Now you dismiss them, they don't have a job, you can't pay them, you are recruiting new people to replace them. What is happening here? And my fear is that if you dismiss these people, anybody who becomes president after Joseph Nyimon Boakai left, whether it's a George Weah or Cummings or whosoever that comes, that person also removes those people and he brings his own people on. So this will be a win-win situation, a gradual process. It will be a long process. That every government that comes, that government replaces people in the sector where they think they are not very happy about them. I don't think we as Liberians want to see that happen. No, I don't want to see it. The cash giveaway is here. *799#. Select number 8. Play with just $100 Liberian dollars, and you win $3,000. Keep playing. *799#. The cash giveaway on Voice of Liberia. Voice of Liberia cash giveaway. *799#. Select number 8. Play with $100 Liberian dollars and win $3,000. That's around. You can buy one bag of that one. You just need to add $300 there, no $400, and buy one bag of rice. Yes, *799#. Select number 8. Play with $100 Liberian dollars and win $3,000 Liberian dollars on the Voice of Liberia giveaway on the cash giveaway process. Now, I will try to go back to Austin at Armstrong Gobaselebo to talk about Nima politics. He's one of those who have contested Nima before senator. You remember the guy who said, Prince Johnson said, I'll go to heaven. And he said, you go to heaven, I'll come to heaven myself. They argued on that morning on my brother Clarence Jackson's show that day. It was so funny. The clip is there. I can't find a clip where I play. So I asked him a couple of minutes ago, I said, you want to follow the senator? And he said, no, I said, no, I'm following that senator. All saying go by Celebo say, that hey, man going for, I say, no, I'll say behind, I'm going to follow him. I go see Jesus. They may say, go to Jesus, myself, follow you to Jesus. So Prince Joseph has gone to Jesus, but Celebo say he won't go to Jesus. When I spoke to him offline, but he and myself will talk in a few minutes. William T. Dwell, welcome from Laotian community. I also say Lawson community. Welcome. You are live on the show, and welcome to every one of you. So I talk about the dismissed EPS office. Let me just talk about a little of this one about the Supreme Court ruling. I will come, then I end the conversation with these ones. Then we'll have a conversation on the issue of the health sector as well. I'll talk about it for a while. Then I open the phone line for you. It's just 1 minute past 3 o'clock. So we have almost 58 to 59 minutes to talk here on the radio. Now, I'm getting information from reliable sources close to the Supreme Court of Liberia that a court rules tomorrow, early tomorrow. Whether it rules in favor of the majority bloc or in Fonade Kofa's favor, but we're getting information that will be ruled tomorrow. But this is what I suspect. If the court rules tomorrow in favor of Fonade Kofa or in favor of the majority bloc, but first in favor of Fonade Kofa, what happens is that the majority bloc will not listen to the court's ruling. They will want to insist that they carry on what is the process they've been carrying on. But I'm getting a report that they don't have the numbers now to even do business on Capitol Hill. That was the reason why they didn't have a sitting today. I'm told the number dropped around 43. And you need 49 to do legislative business. So they didn't have time to do their business today. And so they thought to obey the Supreme Court ruling for the first time, since they said status quo ante. Now they are obeying the Supreme Court ruling because they don't have the number, allegedly. That's what I got from legislative reporters on Capitol Hill. So today, the guys waited to see if the Supreme Court will rule, but they didn't rule. I know the Supreme Court rules very early in the morning, so now after 4 o'clock, it rules. So if Fonade Kofa wins this legal battle on Capitol Hill is just the same where they have the Supreme Court, what will happen would be that the majority bloc always feel that they have a speaker who is the man called Richard Nangbekun, a very erudite professor at University of Liberia. They think that he cannot be a speaker. Some point I'm saying that there's agitation in the camp of the opposition lawmakers who opposing Speaker Kofa. But what will happen if the court rules and say, go back on the gavel of Speaker Kofa and say there, until this matter is put to an end, but giving a due courtesy or due process, they will not do it because they have rebelled all the time. And yet this time around, they cannot go back based on the Supreme Court ruling. So they will do the almost thing by using political powers, political means. That's what we're getting from the court. I don't know what would be the political ramification, because if they don't go back to the chambers where Speaker Kofa sits, it means that they're going back to their own side. Then it becomes again a new development. We'll start talking about that. Welcome, Mr. Bwakai PM Tamindo. Good morning, the nation's heavenly J. Watching live from Providence, Rhode Island. Thanks for the he said, thanks for the educative program always. Bwakai PM Tamindo, welcome. Manjabel Bobo Son Kamara. Good evening to you guys. I join you from the United Arab Emirates, Abu Dhabi. Manjabel Bobo Son Kamara, welcome. And so keep sending your messages. I will read them for you. So this will happen. So if it happened, because what has happened now at the Supreme Court, at the legislature, the majority bloc has started dissolving committees that were put there by Kofa, because the committees are appointed for 3 years, and it behooves the speaker to either remove the committee members and replace them with new people, or retain them after 3 years. So right after Big Brother Nangbekun was elected as speaker and sworn in as speaker, they came back and started dissolving committees that were set up by Kofa, which also is a recipe for more chaos in the House, which is a violation of their own rules that said you can only remove people who are put on committees after 3 years. So if the speaker does not dissolve those committees, the man who is elected now as speaker on the other side, who is not a legitimate speaker, goes and removes these positions or people from the positions, and he puts new people there, then it means that the legislature is also going for some crisis, more than what it is today. I will go and talk to Armstrong Silego, then I'll come back and delve into the good news of the government. The government has increased the budget in health, the budget in agriculture, and the budget in education. It's a very good leap. And if the Ministry of Agriculture utilizes this fund given to it, it can do exploit in food production in Liberia. Even though the Minister of Agriculture, Nuta, says he needs $50 million to put the economy of Liberia back on foot in terms of food production, which I agree with him. If you have a very big budget that can address our food needs, we can have mechanized farming here. Out of $50 million, it can put it back on the red trajectory. Lofa County was considered as a bread basket of Liberia. Nima County is coming after it as well. What do we do to ensure that we have more food in this country and stop importing food from rice from India and China or Pakistan? Let me welcome Siafa Famula. He said, "Hi, Mickey." Siafa Famula said, "Hi, Mickey." Yeah, Mickey is here. Welcome to you, my brother. And so I will try to place a call to Mr. Silebo. I told him the call, he agreed that he was going to talk to me. And it's important that we have this conversation because we told that Nima is heavily divided. I don't know what is dividing Nima. Is a demise of Prince Johnson, but it was Prince Johnson the only man who can unite Nimayans, or because he had that Nima spirit that everybody respected him? Yeah, is it because he had a Nima spirit that everybody respected him for who he was? Now he has died. What happened to Nima politics? Who leads the Nima politics? I'm trying to call Austin. Armstrong Gubasilebo is now on my line. Armstrong, welcome, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, and please give me 2 minutes. I'm just walking away from the place. Please.
Okay, please. Yeah. Okay, I should call you back, right? Okay, yeah, please. Okay. So Armstrong is on the line. He has asked for a few minutes to walk away from the crowd where he is.
I'm okay now. I'm okay now. How are you, Chief?
Never Armstrong. I've not met you before, but I listened to you on True FM and radio stations. We are desired to contest with the Nima senatorial race, even though you are beaten, and Senator Johnson did not support you. He supported Nyan Twine. You supported who in the last election? Koga. And Koga did not win. but he had made some disparaging comments about Koga, and Koga has done the same thing. But let me ask you, how is Nima faring this afternoon, brother?
Well, Nima is good. Whether why things are okay. Everyone is mourning and adjusting death, but one way or the other, people moving, carrying their normal businesses, and as we all looking up to when will be his burial, funeral activity, as it is presented, as it will be in January.
Yeah, January 8 starts on the 18th onward.
Yeah, in January.
Now, Armstrong, you were one day I listened to you and the senator in a conversation, very rowdy. I'm going to Jesus. He said, I'm going to Jesus. You go to Jesus, I will come to Jesus myself. But the senator has gone to Jesus now, and you see around.
At the time, the senator was 67-year-old. He wanted to go see Jesus. Now he wanna, I'm still around, yeah.
He said you're going to see Jesus. But what led to that Jesus thing? What would happen at the time?
It was a fun year now. We went for the PNC election and the whole country wanted me. And apparently I had a choice of a senator and the senator brought someone. And they told me out of the PNC hall that I wasn't qualified to contest with not giving no reason. So I was demanding that he reimbursed my $385,000 and using the process LD.
Okay.
So only they're serious. They have told, promising I'm going to go stage a demonstration to the school.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, Johnny, when you talk about the school now, then you get face up. So he said, I'm meant to go there. I said, I'll go there. He said, 67-year-old. You try it, I'll go see Jesus. I said, myself, I'll go see Jesus. So, yeah, it was in 2020.
Yeah, now the Omen has gone to see Jesus. You are still around. Will you want to follow him to go see Jesus too?
Not now. Too early. Omen was 72. I'm just in my early 40s, so let me reach 72 to follow you.
But I'm sorry, I guess you are in Nimba, right? But what is the atmosphere? I'm hearing about division in Nimba after the demise of Senator Johnson. But who do you think becomes the next PYJ who commanded the respect he had and who was seen as a political godfather? Do you think that somebody can replace him, and who that person should be?
Firstly, I don't think it's possible for now because, like me, I'm one of those presidents everybody looking up to that can unify the country that could get the kind of view that people have great view and to stand by the country, but I do not have the number now because of my age and the resources. Mm-hmm. Most of the guys that got edge to win the elections are fighting among themselves. None of them has the charisma to be the PYJ. PYJ had an extra spirit that anything he put his hand in, he forced it, he happy, and nothing comes from out of it. And most of the guys are coming up, now the names that are coming up, I don't think anybody.
And what are the news you're hearing?
But there are a lot of news, like Koga, Timber, Garrison, a lot of these some guys from the state, the race going to be flooded. The race will be flooded because there are a lot of people too who say, guys.
But why is Koga going to contest after getting many of the people he just gone for 9 months, 10 months? He wants to go for senator.
Well, nobody know to him, but the issue here is right now most of them going to the election maybe because of opportunity, and the internal fight will be high. It will be difficult for us to get godfather now. The Nima we may not have godfather again like we used to have, and when you take decision.
So it means that no one will have absolute power over the Nima people to say go this way and the go what happened, like what happened with Prince Johnson from Ellington to Weata and Joseph Baga time.
It will never happen, but we'll be having consensus. We'll do consensus building where maybe group of people go together, they build a blog, or group of people go together, they take a decision in the interest of the country, but it will be difficult for one person to take a decision in that country now. The Nima I know now. I don't think, because we ourselves were James with Senator Johnson, but it's just that he was so blessed that the elders were always listening to him, everybody was listening to him, so it was difficult, but is that possible that we can have a one-man army again? And one of the things we're fighting to balance, where I don't know whether we will succeed in it, is like me and Mano, I contested in the senatorial election before. So right now I decided not to run because I'm Mano, and we are also appealing to the Mano people that we balance the seat that
So Nyantoin is a Mano man too?
Yeah, Nyantoin is a Mano man.
So you want to give the Gil people the time to go and to fill that ball, right?
Yeah. That's the argument in the country.
Where does Koga come from? Is Koga a Gil man or Mano man?
Kuka is a Gil man he's a direct relative to Senator Johnson. That's why you see he got small edge for everybody because he's a relative to Senator Johnson. Senator Johnson was a brother from the same house, so he got some edge. But we are appealing. Some of us from the man that we are appealing. Some of the top man say, look, at this stage we cannot go let allow the candidate to be unified because the senatorial seat has the propensity to disrupt everything that we are struggling for in that candidate.
So because you want a balance of power, so you Armstrong Gobaselebo will not contest in this election.
No, I'm not contesting. I'm waiting to.
What if Tewan Gongolo comes? I'm told that Tewan he's been looked at as someone who can replace Prince Johnson, and his sister Edith Gongolo where also ran and came in a very tight race with Nantwine or whatsoever that time was, and she had a very good vote. If she comes back in the election, do you think she can win as well? Or Tewan Gongolo coming, he can be the next godfather of Nima County?
What we are saying here is that we want our seat to be exclusively for the Gil. Like me, I will campaign for the Gil candidate. I'm clear we have said, even in the Nima channel, I'm very clear I will campaign for the Gil candidate because we don't want to have the candidate disrupted at this time, at this early stage where only Prince Johnny could unite us. That's some of our view. But it is strong, but I don't know whether it is stronger than Tiawa in the country where God can to get in the number. 3 times she has contested, all vote have been 30, 40,000. She has come up very high in the vote. She came very close to winning where Jeremiah defeated her. But that has been the argument. Most of the elders are saying that to balance the country, let allow the senatorial seat go to the Gil because we want to balance the thing. Yesterday, Senator Dolo also said the thing, former Senator Dolo who are interested to run. He said, you will not run. But he want for the candidate to be balanced for the peace.
That's a very good move, and I like the politics of Nima because everybody needs to be represented. But where is Vice President Kun coming from? Is it a Gil man or a Mano man?
Kun is a Gil.
Okay. I'm told that the people of Nima, some of the people of Nima are pointing fingers at him, accusing him of being alleged behind the death of Prince Johnson. If you listen to reports and voices being played on radio in Monrovia and Nima, he is pointing fingers to the vice president of neglecting him and also the president, Joseph Newman Boaka, of not picking his calls. Now, I'm told he resigned from the DP party, and that also sent a shock waves into the spines of the senator that led to his heart going, a person going up, and he died in the aftermath.
President Nima is a political county. You know, Nima, they are huge. And CDC had a very huge blog there too, and Senator Johnson had her own follower that were not certified, and some unity parties did not get job. So the argument is all around. Some are accusing him. Yes, I can confirm that there have been accusations. People are saying that even in some of the Nima platform, some people are saying that they did not take over and they did not take care of the old man, like they leveraged the old man had the CDC government. He never had it. The opportunity the old man had, he never had it. So for that reason, they were accusing him. But for me personally, I don't want to accuse him because I feel that on Monday, just Monday before Senator Johnson died, we were all at Senator Johnson's school where the vice president honored Senator Johnson and they were all in good smack. So I don't want to be the one. I have no evidence to accuse him.
And when did that honorary program take place?
It took place the last Monday before the death. Down Thursday, he was in Ganta. He named all the honor President Yadima or Togo. And after the naming ceremony, he left from Ganta on Wednesday. When he got to town, the Thursday morning he died.
How do you dispel these information or accusations coming against the vice president that he gowned Senator Johnson and afterward he died, and people think that there will be some medicinal power in a gown that was placed on his body?
I'm not so serious, so I don't want to be the one to describe that. What I can do is that we had a successful program where the vice president appreciated Senator Johnson. They were a good move. Everybody celebrated, eat together, wine together, and when he came tomorrow, they died on Thursday. So,
and how will you remember Senator Johnson as a former senatorial candidate, even though he did not support you? What are the memories you share right now as I take leave of you?
President Senator Johnson was a decisive person. He was somebody who, why he won, he go for it, because we grew up with him for the NUDP from 2008, and I can remember whenever there was an issue that you were not certified, he went for a will to be done, and you always go for it and you prevail. Even if everybody says he's wrong, you do everything possible that he will split the group and people will have to agree with him. He was very decisive. and he was always there advocating for Nima development, even though he was not realized in his implementation project. He himself was not doing any public project, but he was always advocating for Nima development. So there were a lot of good things. He was somebody who was willing to pick up your phone any hour, any minute. I don't care you're making confusion, you call him, you will pick up your phone. Then you will continue the confusion on the phone.
And he knows what someone said to me.
No.
That Johnson never refused any call. I called him many times and we talk. And what I heard was that he said the call that you refuse is a call that can lead you to your death. So you always answer calls. I came to him.
Even one of the shocking things in the Nima politics, we used to see the elder believing Senator Johnson would say so that 2 hours to call over 24, 34 elders on the phone. Sometimes you would not spend the money publicly, but he's sending them mobile money. And like here myself, I contested the 2023 election. I was surprised when he talked with my chief elder from my village. My chief elder came to disown me publicly on the radio. That's how he was like. You would talk to the elders there, what he wanted to do, he instruct them, and they will always do it. And that was his strength. Picking your telephone, you're always willing to open door for people, even though you and I agree with what you're saying, but you're willing to receive people. So these are things that we're amazing for. There are a lot of things we're amazing. We can discuss all, but we look forward to seeing a befitting burial as it is planned, and we look forward to having a united Nima and a better Nima after Senator Johnson. But I can promise you, that we'll never have a Nima going again, Nima.
Armstrong Goba Celebo, thanks a lot for talking to us on Voice of Liberia.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you so very kindly, my dear. But I will have time to bring Armstrong some days when he's in town. And I will try to find some of the Prince Johnson's guys who he made, Bangura, Kevin DJ Matari, and Mr. Donkolo, and all of. I will try to have a time to talk to them. I will bring. Let's have a eulogy on this man. Just eulogize him, for the time he spent in government, that he spent in his political activities. But Pete Witter says, Heavenly J, Senator Johnson is gone. Now it is a new day in our county, and I believe change has taken place. Oh, it's getting blurred. The guy. I will read the comment later. He's trying to set up my guess. Okay, I believe change has taken place for the glorious land of Nimba. Jeremiah Kuhn and Simon Koga cannot unite and carry the country forward. Koga will win if he runs, but because of his ego, he will not take the country forward. J. Emmanuel A. Dolo. Hi, Bibala Jala. Those guys need to be law-abiding citizens, even if the court rules in favor of Speaker Kofa, which I know that it will surely be on tomorrow. Just have to put away the shame. So sit in chambers and listen to the lawful Speaker Kofa, because the law will need to prevail on its legality as they are staying. Okay, thank you for that. Let me play this one for Nima, then I'll come back, and then I will just dive into my last issue. We'll have a conversation from 4:30, 3:30 about to have a conversation. We have that.
Oh, Father, I will not do that. In my love, you will miss you. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Nima can take off. I will not do. In my love, you will miss you. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. I'm all together and friends. We say we love you, oh, I want you. When they won't care, you can fight for us. Well, no hate, oh, Papa Johnson. The legacy live. See many people that let them go on. In my country, we're going to station. Tell me to see. Great. I'm making we walk in shallow, yeah. We touch my steps up. We are great. If I us, we walk in shallow, yeah. We touch all. Mother, we call you the Kingmaker. The Master.
Jeffrey said, thank you, my big brother. Because you are giving us incredible news today and always. Thanks for the show. Text me if you want to text me. you don't have the time to go on the social media platform, text me on 0770560 and I'll read those messages for you as well. If you don't have a social media platform, listening to the radio, and expressing some concern, 0770560 is the number to text me on, just as Jefferson has done. J. Emmanuel Edolo, people are Jala, are ready coming out of Emmanuel. Okay, let me talk. There's a sometimes good to put it. I didn't say you call me, I said send me texts. I monitored the news. I went to the website, the Ministry of Finance, and other areas, on the front page, those news organs online. And I gotta know that the government of Liberia is making some significant strides in terms of improving the budget of the agriculture ministry, that of the health ministry. And if the budget passes and these institutions are captured and their budget remain the same, I see a leap in the development areas. For example, the agriculture ministry in 2024 unemployment received. Let me be very careful how I read these numbers. This year, in the last year, 2024, this budget year, the Ministry of Agriculture received $408,412. Imagine a company that says we want to feed ourselves. I bought my rights for 3,400 for my aunt. I should have that rest. Before then, the rest price was decreased. The time it's going up again because maybe of the crisis in the world, whatever, Ukraine and Israel and Palestine and that of Israel and that of Lebanon. So the Minister of Agriculture, Dr. Nuta, said he needs just $50 million to put this country called Liberia on the map of development in terms of security. That Liberia, we are going to borrow money, we are going to import next year. The importation of the Philippines and the Indians will stop at a significant star. Just like what I'm talking about, the LPRS I'm talking about, the honorable Amos to add, is significant reduction in the price of gasoline. You can now buy gasoline now for $6.50 at the pump, then you buy it $600 with the can boys, which is good on the part of Amos to add. And if this continues, where the LPRS are put us on this more storage facility, it means that we'll have the price of gasoline dropping every other day. And if LPRC have a refinery, it will further drop the price. And those who import gasoline in the country will now be forced to sell it at a price the LPRC determines with. The price the LPRC determines is the price they will sell for, because if the LPRC is importing your own gas at most of those facility and selling to the Liberian people, if you are importing, you bring your products here, you'll be forced to sell it at a price that Amos Square and the other guys at the LPRC sell it to. So the thing is going with the issue of the rice. So in 2024, the budget for the Ministry of Agriculture was $4,808,412. This year, in this budget, it is $2,230,746, meaning it has increased. It's a big jump. So if the legislature, the confusion is finished and the budget passes, it means that the Ministry of Agriculture now can invest more in farmers who are in, usually they have this cooperative stuff where 3 once they come together and go and do SYs, the Ministry of Agriculture can invest more in food production in local NIMA whatsoever they can, and give more farming implements to people to do. They can do more sustainable farming, and more money comes to the country, comes to them, and they produce that money into different things and in different farming activities, and then we'll have more. 15 million maybe by the next time, by 2025, 2026 rather, on Buckeye, it will be around 30 million. The next year, which is 2027, it becomes 45 million. 2028, it becomes 50 million. And they reach a target where this man called the Minister of Agriculture, I don't know if I know what that's in. I've not seen a picture before. And why we'll do is that by the time we reach 2028, before Buckeye leaves for 2029, the Ministry of Agriculture budget has reached 50 million, which now is a target for the ministry where it was reached. So if the next government, whether it's a Buckeye government, a city government, United by the government, or ANC government, that money stands at that. What it does that every year goes up. 50 million, 55 million, 5 million. If we stand a chance at Liberians to input more, we get our own food produced here. I think it was a smart place played by the government to have increased the budget. I don't know what the budget was. I need to check it up tomorrow. For the last 5 years, it was there and how it went. But this is significant. This is significant. Let me say thank you to that executive, Mr. Austin. I think this is a good thing. And if this budget goes up every budget year before 2023, we'll reach the mark of 50 million that the Ministry of Agriculture on a new tie is asking for. Let's go to the health. I listened to OPFM Julius Chair. I saw the post he posted on Facebook about the mayor of the city of Kanta calling for increased support to health facilities in Nimba. In Kanta, he said, all the hospitals in Kanta go out of how you call it, medicine and education. But it's a drugstore in Nimba that are providing services for the people. Why, if they are critical needs, where someone is very sick, you need to go to the hospital, no medicine in Ganta, to Sanakoli or to the hospital in Tapeta or in the Morovia? It was clear. The Ganta City Mayor is asking government, say all the medicine in all the hospitals, they are all well out. So the good news there is, if the government utilizes what it has in its power, in its possession, in terms of budgetary allocation and Ministry of Health, also be good. Again, the issue of the Ministry of Health is not satisfied. Even now, I listened to some guys on Bank FM News 2 days ago. They were saying that if their salaries are not increased, health workers, they will stage a protest in Morovia. I listened to that on one local radio, Bank FM. I listen to, to be informed, you have to listen to oral radio station online. You know what they are saying to inform your own decision. So the Ministry of Health is saying it has increased its budget. The government is saying it has increased the Ministry of Health budget from $52,626,758 to $85,832,192. It is also a big jump, a big leap in the government efforts to resolve better health facility for our people. So for the 6 million plus, you have 85 million now. What do we do with such money? Does the money go just for personal costs? No. You have to pay salaries, yes, that's why the government pays salary. But how do you procure maybe a DNA machine to GFK, which I'm told is broken down? How do you do a machine that do a surgery on people or does a surgery on people without opening that system? The last time I checked, there's a new man in the Capital Hospital. He has been to one radio station that indeed you have a machine Capital that can do operation on an individual without opening your stomach. I think it's called a laser. So you have this you call it, man. They can bring the same appendix, for example. system. They need not to cut your stomach and put mark there. They just insert that particular thing, they laser into your system, and it sucks everything from there. And they don't have to take, they have to cut your stomach. You guys are doing that for the last, I was at 12 years, and I listened, I had a time to talk to him, and he said he was not ready to come on the radio. When he talked on the local radio, he said, if the government just put money into the kind of equipment, which he says 50,000, and the ministry has 85 million. So you have one of those machines in Capita, one of GFA, one redemption, and you have them distributed across the country. That people go there and they have treatment without going to the normal structure where the COVID has come up. So these money you go to providing medicine for, but the same guys who go at the hospital, who are the physician assistants at the hospitals in the rural area in Morovia, they are the ones feeding the drugs. What mechanism do we? What mechanism do we put in place so that the drugs you carry to the hospital are not stolen? Because what is leading to the shortages of drugs at these hospitals is because the physicians, the nurses, many of them are criminals. They steal for the government. So after supplying these government agencies in terms of the drugs and other things, they can steal it. So when they connive the head of the institution, they have their own trust. So they really care about the people who they are there for. Doctors and nurses are angels on earth. Doctors, nurses, listen to me. Doctors and nurses, they are angels on heaven, angels on earth. They are the ones that save the lives of people. So as I said on this radio to talk about it, doctors and nurses are angels on heaven. They are the ones who save the lives of people. Welcome to you, Mr. Kwaka. Here are you, friend and brother, way there in Cecil City, right? As Mr. Kwaka, ERU officer, falling out way Cecil's there. Welcome. And so Patrick P. Toley, watching from you people in my country, welcome. Patrick P. Toley, Patrick P. Tolo, welcome. So it will help us if we don't place the mechanism. The Minister of Health and their deputy, Malaya, my friend and brother, uncle, Malaya Tamasco. There's a big budget now before you guys. But you, as a deputy minister for administration, you are the administrator of the Ministry of Health. You need to put in mechanism to ensure that the drugs are being provided in the 2025 budget that goes to the hospitals. They are not stolen by nurses. Many of the things that happen in this country is because there are criminals in the system who form a cartel that is stealing from the people who have come to save their lives. Again, thank the government for ensuring our education tomorrow. The budget for education has increased as well. Infrastructure development has increased. The other day I talked about the $2 million budget for road connectivity. It's $192.5 million for infrastructure in the country, but 52% of that money is given to the road sector. And I'm happy. I was one of those who said I would not criticize just work out for the road thing. Bringing 255 development, 300 was what the number is. Bringing them in this country is a good thing. People criticize it, I criticize it. Anything to improve our roads, that will make our green produce from low from parts of a country. In a day or 2 times, I'm going to get running on the road. I support that. Let me ask the phone lines. This is bit of business. The cash giveaway is keep playing. Don't give up. You got win. You win 3,000 today. Dial star 79 hash sled number 8 and play with just $100 Liberian and win $3,000. Star 79 hash sled number 8 and play with just $100 Liberian and win $3,000. Hello, welcome to the
Yeah, good afternoon.
David King, are you there?
Yeah, David King. Thank you.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, recognition is afternoon. You know, I been commending you for the show, and I listened to your Yeah. So that's what you have to do. You read the point. Jana, here's the issue. It shouldn't be something that was just be on people. And those money have to be realized. Like you have mentioned, you're talking about, and the $4 million was allocated as a part of the phone. And that was just on paper. Today, the federal are now,
It's a clue.
not even a small cup of tea, and then rock on that building. They are not renovating anything. The schools, students are put to police are visited. So when they come down, this kind of out of station, we expect the institution to get money. Because you get that money, and somebody thinking that they want to go to the ministry, and the ministry will not get the money. What the ministry is supposed to have, they will not have it to work. I hope and pray. It shouldn't be like a photo of that is on the
All right.
Health and food is very much important for our own survival in this country as a people. The country now, the issue is nothing there. Nothing has died. One thing that will not happen for the nation is this. We will now no longer have anybody call grandfather because you know what?
No.
Then the Johnson did not grow his successor. The Johnson.
So your thing is the successor is a medicine. A Zoki Zopa Country, he the beach doing no pass out. Somebody that was receiving a car, they what they people. Is that how you think that Godfather did?
Yeah, as a Godfather, he's supposed to grow.
My man, Godfather, that see that as you guys see it. So Johnson made a lot of people. They can be their own government themselves. They have learned honors on the Johnson so to say I feel they may have been will be my son. I've been teaching everything, my things I've been doing. How do you think is so?
Yeah, the issue with the number with the I don't see that happening. What never respectful to the nation. You're very much good and responsible here.
And so why did the put in for the race or not on it?
That was just something.
It means that they right.
He took the labor you because he said he wanted to treat. So and somebody said, the way we have to go to listen to the judge.
All right. Thank you.
Because you got to see how you need to respect the movement.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Grayfield. Senator Johnson is a great loss for us in Mayan. Happy God will give Nipa its replacement. Mr. Nelson Jackson from calling from Johnson community. Mr. Nelson Jackson, welcome. Let me welcome the man called Fefe Nefe, former Director General at Notaries. Mr. Nefe got to welcome there. He's been away for long. Get to let Jedo welcome. Calling from Looking Town. You are welcome as well. I'm not taking calls from this. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. Yeah, 45 seconds. Peter Gula, welcome. How are you this afternoon?
Nobody in Jima is undivided. That information is not true. Nobody in Jima is any the president.
Listen, I'm speaking from sources, right? But you listen to Mr. Solebo as well. He didn't say Nima, I said people there. So yeah, please go ahead.
The campaign that is being run by you and AB Conti is very
dangerous. No. Don't say that. If you say that, I will not listen. I will not hear from you on that matter. If you saw a post on Facebook denouncing people said that this man was a mastermind by the death of Prince Johnson. I went in the face of the vice president with a 15-page document on Facebook defending the vice president.
Because I listened to you, you call.
It is. I've listened. Have you gone on Facebook?
When you call Frankie Guluku, you try to push words more.
My man. My man, I want to waste my time. Some of you listen. No, sometimes it's not complicated. I said division in him. Right now, as we speak, everybody will not come to the radio and say Nima is divided because he doesn't die, or because Jeremiah support him and he left it doesn't. There are people who are despondent about what happened in Nima, or what happened in Nima as a result of doesn't there. So everybody will come and speak to me. Our ears are people who listen to people who talk to us on a daily basis. Do you think the ever Prince Johnson, the people ever there are happy? Even he died a natural death, people are not happy. They also pointing people. You listen to their own Nima sister. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome.
Thank you.
From where? Let's say, my brother.
We need to answer your question is you are breaking. He has no inform.
Who my father said that?
Huh?
Also, I'm sorry, father said that. Les miens, c'est le beau, il y a des essais qui n'ont pas renforcé sur le coup. Thank you, man. The next caller, welcome. You live on the show. Yes, sir, welcome.
What's up, sis?
I'm okay, my brother. How are you?
I'm bad. You.
I'm here. Who am I speaking, sir?
You are speaking with Emmanuel Unity Party.
Emmanuel Unity Party. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Man, what's up, sis?
Man, welcome. Why are we here? What's Emmanuel Smith?
Yeah, better one. There's the man and the day was empowered by the death of a good thing. The wrong message telling the people the good message at the time of God's year.
So, what did you get wrong about EFGC? My man, look, let me say this to you. I have no regret. Let me say this. Wait. I have no regret working for George Weah as one of the spokesperson of his government. My position, I don't just what people see, right?
Yeah.
I was appointed by President Weah as Deputy Director of PS of Public Affairs, meaning I'm a spokesman of the government. I found the messages coming from the government. If you came with politics, I would defend the government's policy whatsoever. I also defend the government. If I were given the same opportunity today to sit on the radio or put the airbase or whatsoever, I would do the same for the country. I didn't do it where I did it for the country. So if there's an opportunity again, I would do it again for the government of the day.
Thank you.
All right, I'm clear.
You are 1 clear.
And we're working in the conference for the 45 seconds. You go over 1 minute. Go ahead, let's hear you.
So, you guys no standing to start the because you were putting the wrong at the start. So, I think you have to stand to.
All right, thank you, Minister, for that. The next caller, welcome. You're live. Moral standing. I love this kind of criticism. You know, you can. I would not call anybody off. You know, because what we do, we criticize people. If you criticize us, we should also take those criticisms in good faith. Welcome, Mr. Vinicius Bad Jr., watching from North County. Let me take this call. Welcome. Yes.
Do not give people the leverage. That guy has never been anybody's found to say anything.
No, let's not delve into his character. What's what he says.
Professional work.
Yeah, so just go ahead and say on the but don't go into his character.
Somebody will come and try to bring you. See what the reason why the 1990 war fought in this country? Because some of the footage that are around here. Somebody do a professional job because the president has never been away. Now you come to public.
But I don't have any regret what about the kid on the phone. I don't have any regret.
Do we want to moral more than you?
He doesn't have. So what the issue? He should be talking for what? The SSS they kind of lie, they are like people. They 300 bodies they talk about. They
are yellow bodies.
They reach the more 200 scholarships, took money from the that they never realized anything else. These are the things that we talking about. So go out there, you get a picture, where he is time and try every walk. But if you guys, these are the kind of things that we talk about.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Your time is up. 45 seconds is off, you know. And, you know, every sector, I'm a Liberian. I'm a journalist. I am a Liberian. I fit in every society. Whether it's a government that gives him position, I would defend and hold the value of that profession, that position to myself because I'm working for Liberia. I may not be working as an individual. So I work for George Weah government, for the Liberian people, but not for George as an individual. So I will say this to you. If I'm given an opportunity to work anywhere, I will hold the sanity of that job in that office very well. Void of politics, void of partisan. I'm not a partisan of Unity CDC or Unity Party. I'm not taking any party position. I've been for working in this country for 24 years as a journalist. Everything I've owned in life, horses, vehicles, and everything, I got it from the private sector as a journalist. I'm proud to be where I am today. As a young man who headed Liberia as vice president for 3 years, going to LBS fulfills my mission at a very high top that I served the press very well in this country. I've succeeded in my profession. Although, like many of you, you're not going to reach what you want to reach because you know you're not humble yourself. Let me welcome Bishop Davis, Washington, Bossman. Thanks for the show. I'm the CEO of Young Voice of Liberia. Please remind those that are criticizing us. So we take that criticism, but sometimes it just goes to a big sense in the head of men like Smith, who doesn't see any good of fine. Morris, welcome. Good afternoon, Big Brother Jala. I'm watching from Habel City. Roma Gibika. Welcome again, Kevin Never. Mr. Never Cut. Welcome. Hello, welcome.
Hello?
Welcome, y'all. Let's hear you.
Yes, thank you for the position, Mama.
Your name is what?
Teresa,
Teresa what? What's the surname?
Teresa,
Manitoba, welcome. Let's hear you.
yeah, thank you for the problem of this discussion. But why you say I'm not we don't need
and I don't want to demand it back in the first place as the first case.
Mama don't say father, when you choose the reason you're choosing another what it means was when you're kidding me, you're not
Okay.
You're talking about in Kenya air, but anything, and anything.
All right. Thank you, Emma. Okay. Thank you, Emma. Okay, ma. All right. Thank you. Welcome here. Thank you. Yeah. Hello. I'm getting on the line. Solo, please just one. Let me put you on Terry. You're my phone. You are Terry. Terry. Put the line, please. Line, please get up. Hello, go ahead. Hello. Oh, yeah, my phone. I'm dating you on this line. So Terry, name is Terry. Hello, welcome. Hello. Hear you.
Yeah, thank you, John. Thank you.
All right, let's say.
Yeah, some of for somebody, we know that everything related to personal availability is but the issue with
again, when you are in a public space, you have to accept criticism. I have a very thick skin for that one. Go ahead.
This old man was one way we saw the NDR. It's not because of the president. That's the judge. That's all the ticket. So who is ticket for NDR? Somebody designed. Then we are connected to the matter. You. That's the man of the one. You don't complain. We laugh when but the argument for CDC or CCC was not
okay. You have let's do that. Dave, you can be the whole thing is Erin Slow from back somebody wants a buzzer man. I mean, they may not go man. No, if he's what about the next caller?
Yeah, Jala, my man.
No, you say the following past months and you honestly you went above the and I gave you almost you were there just you want to say what you want to say. I'll give you a grace for your tennis. A grace of tennis. I don't have problem with your criticism. I'm saying you have 30 more seconds to end. Smith, let's be honest because people are talk.
You know the thing about it, Jala. Even me to be honest, it's for a poor member of the Holy United Party.
I didn't question that.
I will do George, but I saw and I take you tomorrow. That's why you see, you can say on this platform or other platforms, then we got people listen to me and they say tomorrow. So it's a point of this that is touching you. I'm saying you have to character right. I'm saying to you, as a Liberia, you have your right to associate that with what
okay.
I'm saying to you,
all right. Okay, let's follow this one. All right. I got no sense. I listened to that earlier and you see it again and you have exhausted your time. No, you're good. Hello, welcome to the next one. Good afternoon, welcome tonight. Yeah, we did some money. I want to get you where.
All right.
No, don't say that. Wait. Just apologize for that statement. Nonsense stuff. It's not like we're not good for it.
All right. Sorry about that.
Okay. The decision for everybody. How is he defining man?
You know, for power. For power. If you got me to the front of a chair, I just call it she will go. She will go.
Thank you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Let me caller. Welcome. Three messages on my phone. Hello. Welcome. Let's hear you.
This is from
Volunteer.
Welcome. Video on there, people stressing out, destroying. Sometimes, when you have something that makes people question this more. That's true. Now, you can get there. The Moroccan, people president and arrested today. All of the president or in Liberia. Before
so you think the device of Prince Johnson will bring that dynasty of Prince Johnson leading to one side? You think it will be an April end? Do you think that the will break that whole long dynasty in Nima where just two voice of Nima like we see this one? You think it has come to an end now? I'm asking that the Democrat Prince Johnson, do you feel that he has played a long time thing of being a political golfer at Nima that you don't have no end again? Let's go outside again. Oh, the guy has gone off. Let me read few of the comments coming to my phone. Announce the numbers so that those who have means to get to the Facebook and comment. This guy says, "Good afternoon. Also, my name remain unknown. I'm following your broadcast from Arnold Johnson. I was in the SSS when Madam Ellen Johnson took over the presidency. She spread more of us in state security and people feel that some of us are better of this government. So to dismiss EPS will be right for any would not be right for any action taken. Good afternoon." Okay, he said he didn't call his name. He said he doesn't want to be named. Let me read the next comment. My brother, we from Nima know what this is saying. Hi, my brother. We of Nima know want to put. Why you doing this, my brother? Yeah, Edwin got a recent text. Edwin, the voice library was here. From this number 9. The honorable man has said all. There will never be father in Nima County again. And let the law be the law. Bravo to Speaker Kofa for standing with the law, and also the so-called majority bloc to sit on a Speaker Kofa government. That's why he's saying his name. Robert Wesia. That's him for district number 9 in Nima County. Thank you for joining us. Let me read the next text. Good afternoon, boss. I'm interested in the ruling tomorrow. P. Otika Sene Roberts, joining you from Smithtown Estate. He says he's interested in the ruling tomorrow. Yes. Let's hope the ruling comes tomorrow. Robert Papi asking from Dingsville. Welcome. And my name is Renifel Median. We in Nehemiah don't have anyone as Godfather currently. To replace a lieutenant, if anyone wants to replace a senator, a said individual will work for years to obtain. It will be demonstrated for us to see. It will not be a mere thing. I support a dual candidate to balance leadership in Nima. We remain focused on the plight of our people, the plight of our people, and foster peace and unity at all times. May our Father soul rest in peace. Yes, he is Randall Million, sending us that text in his area. Hello, Mr. Jala. My name is Orlando Sumi, testing you from Congo Town. Nima County, I lost a great man. Honest time replaced him. His soul rest in peace. Wow. Okay. So I will read the messages now and go back to the phone lines and keep some calls under my desk, who is the spokesperson of the EPS dismissed EPS comes in the studio. We can have a conversation. What are they going to do at the US Embassy today? What are they planning? They have protests around. They wanted the justice. It was rowdy. They were at the US Embassy. Our sources inform us that the EPS boss will have the US Embassy right after, I don't know, after the protest, but who got today. Andrew S. Fire Jr. after calling from the office of the Masses Rescue Mission Information Hub. That's Andrew S. Fire Jr. Call me on 070 907 070 907. I will take some calls. Guest comes in from the dismissed. Who is the spokesperson of that institution? Let's go back to the phone lines and take some calls. Hello, welcome. You live also like Maria.
Hello.
Hello, welcome, sir. Hello, welcome, sir.
How are you, Chief?
Okay, sir.
This is Andrew Fire Jr. calling from the office of the Market Rescue Mission Information Hub.
Andrew S. Fire Jr., welcome.
Thank you for the taking time this afternoon.
Okay.
And you see, for the market issue, you know, we are listening to our brothers and Lucia saying that the market is suppose they are wrong. See, brother, as now, you are your child from the father. You are well educated, you are humble, and then put your last name order and set all of your advantage from your father. We are power to think the thing is the power is starting up. Who you will lead to that company? You.
And what do you want to do that? Why are you trying to?
No, but let's think about what.
No, I'm asking, what are you trying to insinuate here?
What I'm trying to do is that let me judge you and Jeremiah 4 to the yes to where it is. Jeremiah 4.
So it means that has left Jeremiah 4 in his page, right?
Yes.
And now, if you say that, what we say now, just before the demise of Johnson, the vice president announced that he has left the party according to the prominence, and he's not going to the ruling party. No, not say nobody. Question. Not say nobody. I'm asking you if that is a situation that Nima Kane is left with Senator, former Senator Kunan, vice president, and then he left the MPR that brought into prominence from representative to senator and to vice president, and he left the party to the party. How do you think you'll be the co-founder of the party?
No,
my man, like kind of level. No, I don't like that. You are here reading the papers and listening to the radio. And you say he not left the party. He live my man, I'm not arguing with that one. You're the next caller. You are here, you listen to the radio every day. You never resign from the party and go to the union party. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, there's the voice of William performing from Carl, me,
Hi, welcome.
Yeah, and I respond from the National Rescue Information Office.
Okay.
Afternoon. Okay. Yeah, I think your analysis, especially when it comes to the breast, you're talking something about the government putting more education infrastructure, right? You know, big brother, it's not screens. Joe Praga was very so like when people were improving the education system. You know, hello?
Go ahead, you lie. I'm hearing you.
So, look at the budget that this budget will not just speak in terms of money, but we know that education system, the sector is government, will be rejuvenated. We can say that for free. And the money that will be allocated for the government school to be used because every time I hear they talk about raining business, we talk about chairs, we talk about paying, all of these things will be implemented. So people are trying to work as well. The country, the federal countries, you know that they are working that structure as people. This government is not teaching.
Okay. And so where the road infrastructure up there? Where is the road infrastructure going on right now as you speak?
As we speak right now, look at
I can't verify that because I've not been there. I need to talk to somebody or some people who live around there. I've not been there, so I don't know.
Oh yes, the road started. Give it to the LPRC. I mean, people in our place. The road started. To be honest.
Okay.
You can start to see it.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Hin. Mr. Hin, thank you. Thank you so much. You made your Thank you, my dear. Thank you. You made your point. Your time is up. Hello, Mr. Hin. Hello, welcome. Your time is up. Hello. Let me read this text. Miss Evelyn Brown says, "Hello, Jala. I'm calling you from Ontario, Miss Evelyn Brown says, "My brother, thank you for my brother. You think those guys will tell you about what about Nima? This text did not call his name. You put his name in the text. Thank you so much. My name is Abel VP Henry. Abel VP Henry. I'm listening from Quebec. Thanks for joining us, Abel VP Henry. And I'm reading some of the messages coming to you. I said, send a message to me on 0770-560-560. I'll read the messages for you. The war is gone. Not only Senator Johnson, but everyone needed to do what they could do to stay alive or protect others. No one should blame Mr. Johnson for killing, though. Since don't kill others too. His argument, he didn't put his name. Thanks for that. Let me read the next one. It says, "Hi, my name is T Shine, testing you from Duazo. I want to know what makes George refuse to shake the hands of the VP. Let him tell the librarian for what was his reason." Yeah, I think he provided some reason on Facebook. I can recount them right now. "Hi, people. Chala, my name is Lamford, joining you from Banasville Estate. Thank you for the show this afternoon. Thanks, Lamford, for joining me." Let me go back to the phone lines and pick some calls. Hello, welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome. You live.
My name is Ruben. I'm calling from Providence.
Okay, let's say Ruben.
Thank you very much for the show. No, even the community, I have people around me saying there was people in my country.
Which you say, others you live in Banasville?
Some people saying that Senator Johnson, you know,
wow.
We are headed strongly and that's for Nema. Everywhere we go to go, so we have to tell them to go to the country.
Yeah, you're more than people will get all that money back.
We pray to God. Thank you very much for the show. I come to Jeremiah. Jeremiah, so good at the I got the difference in what over when he comes off. I'm on developer memo of India.
Okay.
I'm on India. I'm on the now voting for PDC 2017 that was my voting at the party just was political election at the home that this year.
So it means that you're very consistent in support of the FDR. It means that you're very consistent in support of the FDR.
Oh, yeah. So now, after the party going to Jeremiah, I went and see my aircraft to radio count to ourselves as NPR because of hope. Because somebody that never made a reader for position is never made a people now. This year was coming to start their own solution. I was coming to the of voting here. We are already going to the president. We are the former president. Because that is you know whether to see the former president from the see all that. There is a subscription to the because before that time here. Jeremiah today. God will bless them happen. We'll see in what happens in a speaking and then more of the system. Jeremiah will see all the issues in the book. Jeremiah will see Lima come. You know how to be in the
All right. I'm taking a short break. Please, I'm taking a short break. I'll be back just in a few minutes. I mean, we are doing this memory of Prince Johnson. I want to just no, that I'm taking a call again. Thank you. I'll come back. Just give me a few minutes. I'll come back. I will take the calls again.
Oh, yeah. I won't know that. They might stop missing you. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. As someone to get better, always there we love you. Oh, I want to see. When you want to, you can fight for us. Oh, I will need you. Oh, Papa, your legacy live on. Many people have been letting go on. You must continue to stay strong. Tell me, I'm thinking we walk here. We are so great, nothing can our own. We walk in a shadow, we touch all. In my category, we call you the king. In my stuff, we see you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. In my category, I won't know the other. In my stuff, we see you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Put that on the can you see for me? Let's thank you and don't give up. Oh, na, na, oh, na, na, oh. If I can take off, Father, I won't know. In my soul, we see you. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. If I can take off, Father, I won't know. In my soul, we see you. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah, great, great. Nothing can in my own. We walk in a shadow. One touch, we go to stay strong. We are meant to stay. We are great. Nothing can in my own. We walk in a shadow. We touch all. We are great. Nothing can in my own. We walk in a shadow. We touch all. In my category, we call you the king. Highest love is you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh. In my category, I won't know. In my highest love is you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh. Don't give oh, if I can take no father, I won't know. My highest love is you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. If I can take no father, I won't know. My highest love is you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. We are great. Walking, we are we call you the king. The mice of Messi. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. The market I won't know. The mice of Messi. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Who thought of me? And you sleep for the seven. Let's take on and don't give up. Oh, na, na, oh, na, na, oh. If I can take off, Father, I won't know. If my love will be you. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. If I can take off, Father, I won't know. If my love will be you. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. We are great. Nothing can in my home. We walk in the shadow. Oh, my God, we go to stay wrong. Nothing can define us. We walk in a shadow, when you touch, oh, we don't agree. Nothing can define us. We walk in a shadow, when you touch, oh. In my cathedral, we call you the king. In my love, yes, oh yeah, oh yeah. In my cathedral, oh no, God. In my love, yes, oh yeah, oh yeah. Put that on baby, my get and you still falling separate. Let's thank you, God, and don't give up. Oh, na, na, oh, na, na, oh. If I can tell Father, I won't know that. If I stop to miss you, oh yeah.
Oh, you guys, this is Sports of Liberia, 104.1.
No, don't that. If I stop to miss you, oh yeah.
I didn't know what a guest for this hour would come. Former EPS officer dismissed. Stage a protest before the U.S. embassy today. So we say having a conversation here with you to call us. Call us on 000-907-907. There's a caller. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, female caller. Welcome. Let's see.
Yeah, on discussion.
Okay.
My name is I'm calling for Crystal Police Brovie, City of Christ.
Well, Crystal Police, City of Christ, Brovie. Welcome.
Yeah, first on the radio, I want people saying Jeremiah Queen. You know that the same thing to go that to the war. Mandingo people, Crown people.
Okay.
You see, imagine that thing is like.
Why do you say so?
What?
Why do you say so that they don't think right?
Yeah, because some people saying that Jeremiah, we're waiting for Jeremiah in Lima, Jeremiah in the state, because Jeremiah is also part of Lima. So it's because Jeremiah's father is a great man, and his mother is a demanding, which is good. So we don't have to trust him. And it's just to be like that. Because
we are all Liberians, no matter where you come from.
Every good day, between people, allow somebody to know the court problem. So I wanted the lawyers to stop it, the law focus to see best, the civil senator to be made to rest. That is what they are doing. The man should be alone. They are trust me, they are strong. So I appreciate them. Let us forget about the happening. Jeremiah is the brother.
All right. Thank you so much, my sister. Thanks for that. This caller, welcome live on Voice Liberia on the 4.1.
Yeah, Jara. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah. You see, what Mr. Waka has brought to interest the serious national security.
What did he do?
Yeah, to look at men and women who were trained with task data. And, you know, it's just difficult over 6 years, or even more than 6 years. And you go and dismiss that the only people you want to bring your partisan to the service. If that's the issue, a lot of people are suffering for now. Some people reach retirement. Some people being in the for 30 years. All right, so they're very So what you do is bring the people, retire the war, give them several benefits. The goal that you bring the new folks who are when you come and dismiss all the people. There's Mr. Father telling us that the group belongs to only people. Because what you have done, it is not a good thing. Tomorrow, another leader will take over
will get rid of think about the one there. You are better to beat up there. You think about the you. They got 2 classes now. Three, 2 weeks on none of it. To yes, I think let's do that.
And I passed the police academy. I saw these people in khaki or with this guy who's a trainer, an EPS trainer. They train them. Now you are dismissed the service before. And my argument has been, if the EPS they don't want all of those guys, we deploy them into institutions like the DA where my home and is, put them in the police, put them in immigration SYC, so they can have a place to have a family. Because if you left them alone, they never come in account again. There is a Quaker government, or it is a Jamaican government, or it is a citizen government. It would be the same, they will remove all of that and bring it. That has been the situation in Liberia. Yes, we deploy them. Increase the budget of the DA. The DA is doing the significant work in this country. The issue of drugs is not a small thing in this country. My nephew, Mawolo Jala, is a victim. We've tried to think of it, to have him resuscitated, rehabilitated. We are tired. And I know many families are victims of drugs. So you have Anthony Sorden as a head of the DA. Whether he's there or not, who comes there, just increase the salary, the budget of the DA and his work so that they can go after drug dealers. And those who are the importers of drugs is not available, they'll go to jail. You need all the men, all the guys from the EBS, they need to be in the force there. I mean the DA. But already and they have no place, they are agitating for the salaries and keep doing it. And it seems that the police class is saying that since they graduated from the police academy, the government has not paid them. Does the government see them as people who were they were trained in government, but they graduated in your government in January. Now since January up to this time, Gregory Coleman cannot tell us why he is not paying them. The police has a budget in the account for the government of Liberia, but again, what is for these people who work for the government, who were trained by the government, and they are police officers? Class 46, they don't have jobs. They have jobs, they're working, they can pay. That women can go to the market and find good food for their children. Their children have been put out of school. Just imagine some of us who are doing this around here. When they send a child out of school, they feel so bad. You even find a $50 and pay it difficult. How much more about people who are working and getting salary? Do you take into consideration these things? This country will not work if we just and put it in places where they can be stratified and get something at the end of the month. $100. That's why I said the other day, the government said they will carry the salaries of people making the belt from 0 to 150. That's a good news. But then include the police that they are paying. As for the says, since January, they working. They are over 300 guys who graduated from academy since January this year. It is going to 1 year, they are assigned to areas, they are on the scorching sun, they are on the rain, but yet they're not getting paid. What is happening in Gregory Como? Are you just concerned? Let's put it into this. They are Liberians over people. They are not, I'm not going to put partisan business there. Because this country is divided on partisanship. If you are not a UP man, then you are a citizen man. We are going towards a two-party state. That if it is not a CDC, it will be a unity party. And they'll be winning back to back. These individuals who took from the place, put them in a DA. Anthony Son needs some of them. They are trained people. They may not have the requisite qualifications as you stated, but they are trained like this. Let me take this caller. Hello, welcome. Hello? Hello, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Jala.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome you live.
Yeah, Jala. Normally I don't like to, I don't listen to the radio because I heard that you on this radio. And so I started paying attention to it.
Okay, what's it?
Okay, I'm calling.
That is not poker.
Yeah, real fun. I'm a journalist by training, but every
Mm-hmm.
They know what the issue of Laura County.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes as a journalist myself, and I ask the way we portray issue that is going on. Sometimes it's very difficult. Now, after the death of Senator Johnson, I asked myself something that on radio I would not like after saying. Then I said, maybe we can do it to get our people together. Ask, how do you remember for somebody to think like that?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not supposed to be so. Remember that people. No. Because as journalists, we be able to lead the people. It's time to open up a door. Everybody will be here when we don't want to hear. And the important thing that is a major thing now. Who can hear? Who see? But how do we get neighbors door? But because of the we the journalists, we will secure ourselves. That's what I question. My senior colleagues, and listen to them on social media. But in that way, when you know that something not that is helpful for the nation, you just pray that other members to go off because it's about time to move forward.
So, Darlington, if somebody reported that Nima is right, and what kind of division comes into your mind?
Great. I'm saying if somebody reported that Nima is defied, for me as a journalist, is that what I want to highlight on my video?
What constitutes a news? What makes the news?
Great. So we say that the radio station is to entertain. So about never a time just to educate anybody.
So I'm asking a question. What makes the news? What makes the news? What sells the news? What is the purpose of the news?
Yes. Unless you visualize.
No. It's not have to do. No. I'm asking you. What makes the news, or what sells the headlines in the papers or on the radio show? What makes the news very catchy on the radio? That makes. If you just answer that, and then I will come and tell you what the guys will say.
He said, this is how we share the journalist. What catching news is because we want to hear how this. And I'm saying, after the death of somebody, why do we really say about the division of the United people? Because at the high news, the two are divided. How does that work as a nation? How does it have to be as a country? So,
but man, you have not answered the question yet, though.
No, the way you want me to answer it, because you're looking for what is it that people want to hear. I'm saying, what is good for us as a journalist? What is good for me? What is good for my nation? Is it for me to highlight or nearby inspire? Is that important?
All right. Thank you so very much. I think you made your points and others. Thanks a million. 0 907 907 0 907 907. The next caller. Hello, welcome you. Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
I'm okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, I'm one of your followers to the station tonight, but this is my first time calling you.
Okay.
So, my name is Michael Greatness, calling from the Levy.
Okay.
Be preserved. Campaign for
okay.
But it is frustrating to see addressing appearance, say that about foreigner or when we do politics of that country and development. Generally, we have seen from up to president advocating of politicians, especially good politicians, there that so now I think inflation ever giving that what politicians. These guys they are living better. We are suffering. That's why I'm asking people to say, why is it expensive? On the rent price, and at the end of the day, we are still in the property. We shouldn't do things at the level. In that time, bring and country.
Okay.
I live for myself, we are all consensus. So to see people say, this is want to do this, this is want to do that. So I want people to talk to the party and CDC, or actually they are doing what they are going through. Now, I just left the it's just something to me. He's a from that partner. And you got information, you are I say. That's what
In a candidate saying, that's why I asked Dalida, and then he was answer the question.
And one experience, and what you say, and if you got friends, people around battle or people, that's how they people got into Kanto.
Okay.
We all pray that, one put their left of to grab the national, but then just to honor his effort, why the system all we are linked with our former or president or something, and sometimes to home, and we are facing our police and this time, we are research because program are recruiting, getting married, so, put it behind all. People, moving. So, what you need to do is that in the report of Liberia, we honor his attitude, put Nimba first. And the man continue to then I continue to get accused. Nimba can't go, Nimba now level, major party. Then people get up, idea, people, with some you put a lot of clothes. Something about that. We don't have money to don't get time. The only thing they
all right. Thank you so very much. Others have to talk. Hello, welcome. Next call, welcome. Live. Let's hear you. Hello, welcome. And welcome. Otaka Kahu watching live in Jeffrey watching. He's watching from Fiamma Market Institute. Welcome, sir. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, hello.
You are live. Please go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Terry. I'm calling from Magnoville.
Terry, you're trying to call. Actually, you.
Thank you for the question. You know what, brother? God want to do things.
What God do again?
I know very well that he's a Nimba, but he in there with a heart like a one song of Nimba. Because you cannot, you cannot never pronounce it like you say, I no longer is part of our music party. And this is what is happening for you to imminent. At the final analysis, we tell it to be unfortunately for the kingsmen of Nimba County, and the song of Nimba County will pass on to the queen of death. Clearly, she said, similar to the barriers, they have got the balance so much for some reason. Not only they are developing, basic and principle. So I love them. I know them very well. But this should show a similar to them that something about Kung that is not right. And I can tell this.
And what is that? That's not right.
Jeremiah Kung, he just won the quest of power. He really get there as a song. No. And no one on this show can replace Queen Johnson to the Nadia. That one I can say for sure. So before coming up to Nimba, and the senator of Nimba come out to say, this is our show. We choosing, we cannot be like, but we want you to be our solution. Carefully. This shouldn't just come up because it's some level of remains of the or because of this relationship with the Nimba, so will be ready. I can come from outside to do this tomorrow. Even like the boss or even more than their son. So before coming out to do the kid, the son or the kid's man was twice. And before taking that so as the people at the country. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. The next caller. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Thank you very much. This is Sam Bitz speaking from the city of Zion.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to say thank you very much for the topic. because they want something.
Okay.
But it's upon the issue of Prince Johnson. I think in Banyan, I'm one of those. Need to focus on who you think replace Prince Johnson. But it's not all enough. You will not use it. If the Michael for himself, he leaves the party and go to the party. That's a desire. Leave for you to keep in mind you will let person to be the next president for him. To be the next king for like the him. These are things that really not important. I think we should be thinking of who would be the Prince Johnson, in Labour country. As one of the brothers just said, and one of the things of Prince Johnson for is that Prince Johnson loves his people. Prince Johnson loves his people. This is not because of his life that they all the country. Prince Johnson loves his people. So for that reason, somebody that will never use but somebody who is here and then they just seem to like because Prince Johnson coming here. What the position that he has, the Johnson effort that he has. He leave Prince Johnson business, and he can think of business. Nobody on this album. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very kindly. The next caller is here. Welcome. Let's hear you. Hello, let's hear you. Caller, are you there? It seems he's not okay. Let me take the next caller from his line. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you.
Good evening,
Good evening, Isana.
Thank you. This is Mama and of the internet platform.
Let's hear you quickly.
This is a message to the listening audience.
Yeah, but it's a bit for problem.
About posting government the salary of these pictures. Every family who country is always hard to fix. You talk about your nephews. I have been affected by my own brother, I was fortunate when I started to go visit a Catholic place, but I wanted to go over the bridge in the government listening. The interview people are getting spoiled in country for you. Go look at you feel you don't want to work. This is such a country, and you want to have the president and see what you can do to enforce the LDA. They are not doing it. They have big headings to in the country. And then the government is focus more our
okay.
LDA is centralized more salary. The government LDA can do the job because the next generation is getting and we have in this country.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Let's guest wrapping at 4 o'clock, but it's working late. I will give it some time. Let's talk about the EPS. Dismissed officers. Stage of protest before the in front of the U.S. Entertainment Booth. Good afternoon, Mr. Greenfield. Former President Ellen Johnson refused to shake President Joseph Barker's hand. And before President Barker also refused to shake hands with Mr. Witherspoon. The CEO of Spoon has been let talk about the bread and butter issue. Now the bag of rice in an area is 600. Many school-going kids are carrying scholar clothes to school because many parents are unable to buy their kids' uniform. I'm Mr. Sam Blama of Broadville. And Mr. Sam Blama is the reality. Mr. Jalan Griffith, please give me the name of this musician who sang this song. Nelson Jackson Sr. It's for Eddie D. Or Eddie, rather. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and save the land, our God will come to their rescue and save their country. I'm Stanley W. Jackson, right from President George Weah's resident in the town area. These United Party people, MDR guys, are not serious-minded people. To listen to Barker has filled the country, but his families are all Big Brother Jala. Wow. Let me read the last couple. Hello, Chief. My name is Fode Corn and texting from town. This is no one that will be loved like PYJ Timber County. And I love your programs on Let God Bless. Thank you, my dear brother. 15 minutes to 4 o'clock. We can end the show. I'll give us some time, maybe 10, 20 minutes. We'll have the issue discussed. Right now, I have with me some dismissed EPS officers. They've been stationed for demonstrations in Monrovia. The last time I checked, they are assembled at the ministries or they've been talking about this in the dismissed by the government after Joseph Mambwaga took over. And some said they've been for a very long time. So Godfrey, we are a spokesperson of the dismissed EPS officers. He will tell us what happened today and what is the status of the start if not getting for the government. Welcome, Mr.
Thank you very much. By the way of Godfrey, we are. I think you know dismissed EPS officer. Okay, we went to the U.S. Embassy today because I think we believe that the U.S. Embassy is the only hope for us right now because we have tried every other effort. We met with both houses on security and defense to ensure that the issue is a complete security matter. Because looking at over 250 well-trained EPS officers, just put it down from work, for a couple of months, no hope, no benefits. I mean, I think it's a threat to national security. So thank God those wise senators and representatives who are on the Committee of Security and Defense, otherwise to recommend to executive to ensure that we have our lawful benefits. And we been into this issue. And imagine we are into the festive season. The whole country is doing jolly while we stay struggling.
And why you doing
It's frustrating. And when we communicated with the U.S. Embassy on the 19th of August, and we sent them a formal communication and stating the reason why we need an intervention because we are all Liberians.
Were you able to meet any officials from the U.S. Embassy while you staged the protest? Does anyone come to you and talk to you?
Okay, while we were there this morning, and I believe that the U.S. Embassy is fully televised. Our camera all they saw the men, they saw our movement. And, I mean, I think they realized that we were peaceful because we went there in peace. And they sent somebody to they sent a military guard to check us up. And then he realized that those guys sent a communication here on the 19th of August. So I think they went back. They went back and went back to the communication that was sent to the U.S. Ambassador Mark Turner on the 19th of August 2024. And while we were there, and we got information that they're looking at the complaint, and we will get results from there, but they cannot send representatives outside to talk to us. For the fact we already sent complaint, they are aware that we are aggrieved. They are aware that our situation need to be looked up to. So,
okay.
So we just.
So how you got dispersed from the area? You just there by yourself?
No.
You forced by any security authorities to leave the place by force?
No. We respect the fact that that is the United States of America Embassy, and that is our journey. That is our big brother. And because we have tried every other effort, and I don't know why the executive is to be so difficult, because this government is three branches of government. I think the next branches got to be respected. The views got to be respected, because if the legislature can recommend to executives, to ensure that we bring the peace and stability of this country, pay these guys off, give them a lawful benefit, and let this matter be laid to rest.
How many persons are we talking about? How many persons were laid off?
215 personnel, well-trained personnel.
215 personnel.
Definitely.
Why reason did they lay you off?
I think
what are the reasons?
They said their reason was according to GST audit that we did not meet the requisite or the requirement from GST, blah blah blah. But we know that it was all about. You see, my brother, I don't think we need to politicize security in this country. Let's take for let imagine the situation that is going on in the sub-region today. I mean, I don't think security business is supposed to be politicized in this country. What are the men? Let the men loyal to that institution, to the new institution he finds himself in. Until he can show himself not loyal to the Parker government or this government, then you can prosecute him. But if you claim that, okay, because I remember Senge made a statement when he went for confirmation hearing prior to his taking over the EPS. He mentioned that when he was EPS director before early regime, he left 450 personnel within EPS. When he came back, when President Baka appointed him recently as EPS director, he met 900 personnel. But it's not a fact. Whether it's a fact or it's not a fact, taking into consideration every year, every decade, situation changes. Threat analysis are different. Yeah. You understand? Look at today. Almost all the VIPs that got out, guys. All of the VIP relatives, they want security. Yeah. They want EPS. So you need manpower for that. It's elite force. It's elite force. So you can, first of all, sometimes even question saying get loyalty. You know, whether he really loyal to, because that institution is fully responsible for the protection of the
how many months they owe you?
First of all, we were employed.
Okay. I know you were employed, but I'm asking when you got dismissed?
In April of this year.
Okay. Now you've been dismissed and no salary, nothing.
Nothing.
And what did they say to you? I didn't say they will not pay you, or they saying that wait, we have to look for the money to put in the budget to pay. Which one?
Okay. The main reason why we went to the embassy today, right? We have had a couple of meetings with the senators and the representatives concerning this issue. You remember the first protest we had at the Capitol building, and those responsible lawmakers see reason that this issue should be laid to rest. Let the government settle us. We are Liberian, for God's sake. Okay, imagine 215 men you just send it out into society hopeless. Imagine, isn't our threat to security?
Let me talk to your colleague who is there. Please introduce yourself and just call your name and what was your last position in the EPS? Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I said in the which our she said, you service, and when the government took over, you to know, then this waste or not. So,
but that's why you're not. You are just placed on different people. The government, George Baptist, some of you are related to the government officials, but you're not qualified. You got dismissed.
So we don't know which qualification they're talking about. Because they did this qualification before they didn't tell all you guys are of certain level. So we don't know which qualification. You cannot compare a GSC and what do I say? Only to know you tell you say you didn't mean with GSC material. Is that what we're doing? We are seeing the personnel. So we have no tool GSC order or me to say you didn't mean with material of GSC. So it's so surprising to us. They didn't tell any qualification. Which person are they talking about? Education, training, then they come and tell us. So I don't know which one they are talking about actually.
So where are the rest of the guys? Were you present today at the demonstration of the protest at the embassy, or get representation of the entire 215 persons?
We are in numbers. We are in anytime we want to gather together, we assemble in number. So we are in majority. And we always in majority. Whenever our chief say we should assemble as a point, We're all in number. We're not disclose how we get the number. We are in number, and I will say we are in number today. We're in majority.
What is the next course of action, Mr. Weah, if the U.S. Embassy doesn't come with any favorable response to you people about what's happening? What do you think to do next?
Oh, for me, I'm of the strong conviction. Sorry, I'm of the strong conviction that the U.S. Embassy will intervene, because I don't think the U.S. will want to see instability in this country. I believe that the U.S. is fully responsible for, carrying or nurturing the process, because if the government is fully responsible for peace and security in this country, I don't think this will be because I saw today we went on the embassy. I read comments from some folks that don't even understand fake for reality, because you see your Liberian brothers, your Liberians, your patriot. You see them in a distressed situation. They have been taken from job without due process, and then they go to the embassy to appeal that the U.S. embassy intervene, because the both horses told us that we tried. We already sent the communication gone to the Ministry of State. It just left for the Ministry of State or Sylvester Griffith to sign this document so that you guys can get your money. Imagine when I called Senator Cyrus Momo, he told me that I told you guys already this issue has been laid to rest. So what is going on? Is it the executive don't want to maintain the peace and stability in this country, or what? What is going on? Because how much it will cost to pay us off to even settle us so that we all can work together?
What was the biggest salary, the highest that wanted to you in the highest position of pay?
Okay, let me just put it to the lowest. $500
for officer.
Yes, when the government take all of the taxes and blah blah, some that was the lowest. But for the steel officers, the salaries depends on your positions. But the lowest was 500, right?
And now you since April you haven't had a job.
Yeah,
it means that everybody claims off.
So let's see. We had a meeting with the Senate on the Senate Committee on Security, Defense, and Intelligence and Veterans Affairs a few days ago, last month, right? And these are things that we discussed. And this, it was clearly spelled out. The discussion was okay. They see the reason that we need to get paid. And then ask how much the same discussion. You understand? So we have the recommendations. I got a couple of documents here. This is the recommendation from the
Senate
on Security, Defense, and Intelligence and Veterans Affairs, signed by Cyrus Momo, Honorable Nimeni Patikwa, Honorable Pocha Subwe, and chair committee, the committee chair on labor, Thomas Yaya Nimle. These are reference, a document, and also we got document here. Communication that was sent to the EPS as authority by the House of Representatives on chair committee on national security, authorizing them to pay us in 2 weeks.
And since no one has,
and this communication was sent to Semgay October 16, 2024.
Now, I saw your action at the grounds of the Capitol all the time. You besieged the entire area, terrifying workers at the Capitol building. How do you came on this action all the time? I'm asking for the next because I know, a hungry man, angry man is a hungry man, or hungry man is an angry man. If that is continuous, what do you intend doing next? Maybe going back to the Senate or the House of Representatives to say the government has failed to pay us, or what other action do you intend to take?
everything we say here today, you know, it will be used against some of us tomorrow. That's why we are very careful because we are leaders, and there are certain things you wouldn't just say. But as a matter of fact, the government is responsible for every civil disobedience, for every disgruntledness, for everything that is not right. The government is responsible because government is tasked with the responsibility to make sure that rich people is subdued. You understand? So I will not tell you that we'll do this because we are security people. Our action is to specify. We will continue to exercise restraint. We will talk to them. We will engage the issue because I believe that I strongly believe that the U.S. embassy will intervene in this matter because since we've been in our protest, we have not gone to the embassy before, but we sent communication to the U.S. embassy. But because we have tried everything, because if the senator, both houses can recommend to the executive pay these people off so that they matter can be laid to rest, and they still, playing deaf ears. That's the reason why we went to the embassy to inform them that, oh, Uncle Sam, we send communication to you. This is the issue. I think the government still don't want to settle this issue. So please intervene. That was our reason. That's the reason why we went there in peace and we left from there in peace. There was no violence. There was no problem. We were highly respected by even the other forces. Our counterpart, the police. We went together.
Okay. Let me hear from you. Therefore, in the beginning, I go Harrison. What do you want to say, Conan? I want to have the conversation with some Liberians, maybe 4 or 5 calls to hear what they have to say in the situation. Go ahead, let's say, what do you want to say, Harrison? Where are the rest of the guys? What do you want to say?
Thank you very much. I was saying initially that we want the embassy to the issues. We don't want violence. We don't want violence because this country, all of us, no group of people will come and want to marginalize or thousands of Nigerians who their family depend on them. So based on this, that's why we've been civil for the past 8 months, and we still remain civil. But what we say is that we want the U.S. embassy again to improve. If they don't do that thing, then we'll come up with that kind of action we want to say on the radio. But we surely do that we will do, and they matter the rest. You talk about the capital. Yes, we went there, call it a the legislature in the matter. Because we understand anytime we go like to the Ministry of Justice, but the Justice Minister call up for a dialogue. We need to look, go in the conference hall, telling us that government do not have money to solve the problem. It is what our experiencing at this satisfaction in the case to look, we saw a group of police officers sort of share life with us, so we should tear gas.
Where did that happen?
What's the ministry? I think somehow last month, somehow police were arrested by the police, put behind bar without reason.
Have they been released?
Of course, their own lawyer had to tell the government what they were doing is not necessary. Now you do this. So the guy was released through the lawyer. All right. So we are waiting. We are waiting, and I will tell you on the radio today. What we see today is good business. When I come on the radio, they will tell us here, I really tell you doing. Say they will tell us they will continue going to radio talk. And we talking today, I don't think we come there and yet they don't want to be coming on the radio to tell you that we have paid this guy or we won't pay them.
Okay. Let me welcome Darlington Seplu. It's a Jala. We are speaking as we speak. Where is the budget? Is it a full or profile? But latest information we gathered this afternoon is that the President government has submitted copies of the budget to all 73 lawmakers. They asked the chief clerk to distribute it to all the lawmakers, 73 of them. I don't know whether the folks in First Black will receive or will have a copy of that, but he is being mandated to send copies of the budget to all the 73 lawmakers in the lower house. Let me take a few calls. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. You have 5 seconds. No time.
Thank you, Gerard. Michael, greeting.
Okay.
Thank you very much, and thank you, brother. This like contribute to all of us to continue to remain peaceful. Don't allow anything to provoke you. So what will happen is it's possible, you know, that like politicians, they do all of the people within your midst, or you know, in your reputation. I know by the grace of God, you guys will receive your word for. Government not for one. All of us will have in any government mentality.
The next caller, welcome. This is from Liberia.
Hello.
Welcome.
No.
Is that Miss Josh?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's hear you, my brother.
Yeah, I'm so happy about this, Jana, because 2 days ago I just had a heavy heart concerning the EPS and the class for it.
Okay.
So I made up my mind. I said any platform that will come out with this, I will get.
Okay.
You know, I followed them from the beginning and have been very careful about this guy. And I want to call on President Boyka. So please do the info. If you are that 2025 will be a good year for this country, don't have to take over. Hear these guys, everything they're it's giving me trouble anytime I think about it. And then follow, you know, we don't sometimes some of them have good credentials.
Yeah.
They talk Chinese and just to do things like this. And I have to text them. I want to ask them because I heard they were to the church ministry. They were to be the church ministry. I don't know if it happened. If it did happen, what was the discussion that came out of it? And I also asked for this. There's one guy, the on the radio on where you are. That guy was completely, he had all his, and then the respect police officers, you know, they say he ran out of there and they were denied up to go, you know, his condition is still around.
Okay.
Question.
Thank you. The next caller, welcome.
Good.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for your presentation. For my point, I just want to say this to the President and the government. It is better to lose some and then to lose more. Because 250 years to go down, you know how many members are taking 100 years per year? You just put that no benefit, then give it to put there good money, no money. So what so you could get is good and benefit members for this 250 years per year to lose that. Let the way in which it is not for me and
all right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me take last call from here. Then I come back. Then we have the close. Hello, welcome you. Last caller here.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Good evening.
Is that Madam Kwebe?
Yes, I think this way.
Okay.
Thank you. So I listen to the brothers in the studio. I try to be in contact with them, but when we look at 6 years of the administration, the way people prepare themselves, they make themselves double to think that there is a time for professional people to draw the line in that professional in our politics. We were here, I think there was a time to be were going for a decrease at the end. And that was to such in the entire last 70% the other 40% area. They were proud to CDC area. So at that time, you have to do the last in the politicians and your area. I was waiting and said, but we are better to and I expect to come to every Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kobe. Thank you. Let me come back. Sorry for that. Oh, sorry for that. Come back to my guest. Let's come back to this. Because of you, a little last question about your fully course, man. You want to start with that?
Yes, I think he asked two questions. The first question had to do with when we went to justice ministry. What was the outcomes of justice ministry? When we first of all we communicated, we sent a written communication to justice ministry, and later on we were called at the justice ministry. The minister called us to have a dialogue with us. And then the one thing that he said, first because when we told him about our benefit, we really need it. It's not easy on us. We are lost in hope. Our family, a lot of things, a lot of issues we discuss. The first thing he said, "Mama, you want to come money?" And me,
Minister just
yes, he said that. He said that. You want money? I can join play anytime. It was not. It was not.
Really?
Yes, he said it. Yes, he said it.
So what is a colleague which he asked for? Was he amongst people?
Our police is okay. The first he was arrested first. That was the first time.
Was he disarmed? Because I'm told he was armed with all his paramilitary regalia, everything, his gun, everything.
But the issue of the arm, I can answer to that because I was not with him. He came here. I did not see arm with him because I respect the rule of law by right. If everyone of us that left the EPS when we were leaving, before they gave you a termination letter, they asked you to bring your how you call it, your document, your supply, your gun, your ID card, your vest, everything that belongs to the institution. You tell it over to them before they give you your termination letter. So one of this guy came here with weapons.
So if he knew you have been terminated, would you have given your gun? If you have asked you to bring all your equipment, your guns, everything, before taking a letter of termination, you think you have given your gun before?
Yes. Yes.
To be a lawyer?
Yes. Okay. Yes, because I'm a member of president. I serve as a supervisor for the executive marshal.
Okay. Let's hear from you, to close up. What do you have to say?
Okay, thank you again. Yeah. I just want to say short thing, and my master was almost 30 things happening for the past year. And what was the cause? Because of dissatisfaction. Group of people want to nationalize thousands of people because of their own will. You wouldn't say a lot of 14 years of civil war in the country. Because of dissatisfactions, we have more than people going to 2 for 12 years to maintain the peace. They had a former president. She said, I don't want to take her off the way. So she reimaginated back. She opened a bush, she put on the person who are qualified. She maintained it. President Reagan did the same thing. And now coming out and said, no, I don't want to do this. I want to be the plan to go by the way. And we don't want it to be so. We still remain in the law and balance citizen. We don't want any form of violence. Our children need to go to school. We are getting older. We don't want to be in the form of violence in the country anymore. So we don't want anybody pushing against our word. I will not take it off our mouth.
Thank you so very much, my dear brothers who are from there, who were dismissed by the EPS, Mr. Godfrey Weah and his colleague. Godfrey, want to say something? I see you looking at me.
It's so frustrating, but thank you very much for giving us the opportunity. And I just hope that patriotic Liberians that are listening, Liberians that are around the world that are listening, this is not about politics. This is not about this man was Weah. I know a lot of people because I'm Godfrey Weah. So those that don't, we don't want to discuss that, but it is not about politics. Please, Liberians, please let us talk to this government to maintain the peace.
Thank you.
Let us maintain the peace. That is my worry. That is my prayer that the peace should be maintained.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prophet William. Let me say welcome as we take our leave to Maki Donadu Parker, watching us from Northern Cyprus. Mr. Daniel, Dennis Rogers, Mr. Griffith himself, Jeffrey Kuman, watching us from Former Market, and the rest of the guys who follow us this afternoon. That's our goal this evening. My name is Kala Emmanuel Griffith. Let us take for the nation's healthy day. I'll see you when you see me again tomorrow, hopefully. By God's blessing. Thanks for listening and feeling a part of the show on this beautiful Tuesday afternoon. Have a good day. I'll see you when you see me again. Independent.